Mic check 1 2. If you're in the stream, first off, let me say sorry for the late start today, guys. We had a bit of a couple of streaming software issues earlier this morning. I just want to handle all that before I get to this video out because it was going to be quite long. Very long. 30 of the best Yu-Gi-Oh animations. So stick around for that. I'm gonna get you guys into the stream here in just about 5 minutes, give everyone some time to see that we're live, and I've got some pretty interesting stuff to play for you. So thanks for coming, and I'll see you in just a moment.
Out of the way, let's talk about what the rules for Yu-Gi-Oh! Neo Duel even are. Why should you play this format? Rule number 1 is that normal monsters can be normal summoned without tributes. This does mean indeed that you can just slap a Red Eyes, Dark Magician, and or Blue Eyes down onto the field without paying tributes. Number 2, normal monsters can be summoned to either the Neo or main monster zone, allowing players to place a normal monster in the Neo zone and then perhaps a tuner or something like that in the main monster zone, still allowing you to synchro summon even though there's only one column of cards. Number 3, you can place a normal monster in your extra deck as a Neo monster, which we'll explain a bit more later in the video. This does include any normal X, Y, Z, Synchro, etc. type monsters as long as they do not have a card effect. This one is kind of lengthy, so forgive me for having to read it from my phone. But number 4, Neo monsters cannot be placed in defense mode and they have no defense stat. Neo is placed in the card name at all times. You can only have one of each card name as a Neo monster in your extra deck at a time. Their attack is the combined total of the original normal monster's attack and defense points. For example, if you had a Blue Eyes White Dragon that you wanted to use as the Neo monster in your extra deck, you would simply place it as a Neo Blue Eyes White Dragon with a stats of 5500 and no defense stat. This is very similar to Link monsters in the way that they operate, having no defense stat and basically just having an attack stat. We'll get to how you summon Neo monsters in a moment in a section called How to Summon Neo Monsters. So number 5 is that you start with 6,000 life points rather than 4, 2, or 8. Number 6 is that you start with 2 cards. So instead of drawing a whole bunch of cards, you're only going to have 2 cards to start the game with. The hand size limit becomes 4 cards, so at the end of the turn, if you have 5 cards, you've got to discard one. Number 8, you can only Neo summon once per turn. Number 9, this one's tricky. When Neo monsters are sent to the graveyard, they're sent there face down. Number 10, the deck size limit becomes between 10 and 15 cards, while the extra deck becomes a max of 5. And finally, if you control no monsters and have no cards in your hand and control no spells and traps, basically if you have no cards, you can draw 2 cards for your draw phase instead of 1. So in addition to being able to normal summon, set, Xyz, Synchro, and do all the stuff that you can do on top of normal playing Yu-Gi-Oh!, you can also do what's called a Neo summon. During the battle phase, you may send monsters that have not attacked on your side of the field to the graveyard, whose total attack and defense points are equal to or greater than the monster of the Neo monster that you want to summon. So basically what this means is, if I have, like that Blue Eyes earlier, I could normal summon Blue Eyes. He has no tributes, he's a normal monster. His attack stats total are 5500. I could then go into battle phase, send that Blue Eyes to the graveyard, 2500 defense and 3000 attack, making 5500 points total, and then summon a Neo Blue Eyes from the extra deck with just 5500 attack. This is a way to basically turn a normal monster into a giant beat stick for this version of the game. Neo monsters must be summoned into the Neo monster zone. You can only Neo summon once per turn. And just to clear things up, you can use Neo monsters to summon other Neo monsters. It's just they would have to wait a turn because you only get one per turn. but Neo monsters cannot be used to summon Synchro, Xyz, Link, or other type of extra deck monsters. This prevents them from getting completely broken by some of the other extra deck monster abilities. And finally, Neo monsters can be tributed for a tribute summon, so you can still get them off the field that way if you find some necessary reason to tribute summon your Neo monster.
Welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to get right into it with the best Yu-Gi-Oh animations. So sorry about not getting here at 10 a.m. today. We basically had a bunch of audio issues and stuff with the streaming software, so I just had to get all that stuff fixed before getting out to you. So without any further ado, let's get straight into some of the best Yu-Gi-Oh animations, in my opinion, on YouTube here. So we're going to start. I've made a whole playlist. It's about 30 of these so far. And I will be crediting all of the creators via a playlist in the link of this video so that you guys can actually watch these natively through their channels so they can get their views and whatnot. This video will not be monetized. This is just here for a good time for you guys and for me, because this is just a video I felt like doing. And I thought, what the hell, why not have a long-ass video that just has all of the best in it. So this is going to be quite a long video today, but let's get right into it. So we're starting off with Bender challenges Fry to a Yu-Gi-Oh duel, and we're going to be using this one as a bit of an audio test. So if the audio is not loud enough for this, just let me know. Alright, so I'm going to kick it up a little bit. Let's press play.
Challenge you to a duel on the field of honor.
All right.
The creation, level of creation for this was amazing.
A 2-liter bottle of Shasta and my eyes. Dragon. Let's rock.
Do an audio test here. Alright, sounds alright to me. More or less with my own.
Hey. I'll show ye.
Just how many things, like you can see everything that's been cut out, but man, you gotta appreciate the level of creativity that went into this.
I cast upon thee a stone.
This is all from like the D&D episodes or something like that.
Dark magician, dark magic attack.
Very well.
I'm gonna turn up the
Is why they
TV
call
volume a
me
little
Bender
bit.
the Magnificent.
I'm gonna mute me when I don't have
Now
something to
it's
say. So
personal.
just remind me if I've muted myself and haven't turned it on.
New blast.
I'm scared.
I learned how to handle delicate social situations from a little show called Three's Company.
It's always this
You are
first
no match for my
episode too
dragon
that people
style.
will be parodying like every single time. It's always the Exodia moment.
You didn't even look at your cards.
Looking at one's cards is a crutch for players who rely on skill. Eat them and leak salt water. That right, scared?
No, I'm not. Oh, wait, I am.
Let's go already!
It's pretty good.
That'll be...
They put the whole millennium eye on his forehead and everything. It was pretty good, I ain't gonna lie. That probably took forever to make. These guys did an amazing job. Alright, and these videos aren't in order or anything necessarily like that. They're just the best 30 that I could find. So next up we've got classic Yu-Gi-Oh versus modern Yu-Gi-Oh. Pretty good one. But let's go ahead and switch this audio over so you guys can hear it. Just let me know again. These videos also may vary in audio level. So just let me know if for some reason you're hearing it too loud or too quiet. You know, it's about your viewer experience. So just let me know. Alright, here we go.
Duel. It's my turn. I draw. I may have been out of the game for a while, but a deck like mine only
The sad
ages like
thing
a
is the
fine
voice
wine.
actors are
I
spot
think
on.
in your case, Wheeler, that pile of yours has aged more like milk. In fact, I think I can smell it from here.
Oh, actually, that's me. Sorry about that. I'll show you who's rotten here. I summon X-Raider in attack mode. Then I place 2 cards face down. Show me what you got, Kiba.
Everyone
What's so
always
funny,
makes
wise
Kaiba
guy?
just a complete
I'm sorry,
psychopath.
Wheeler. You might be right. I don't think your deck has aged like milk. I think it belongs in the Stone Age. Now, I'll demonstrate the difference between us. I draw. First, I activate the field spell, Primeval Planet Perla Rhino.
I love
This
how he
allows
put
me to
a
add
field
Tearlaments
spell though
monster
in
from my
the
deck to my
solid
hand.
trap zone.
Wait, Tila, what now?
And from my deck, I add to my hand Tearlaments Shiren.
Huh?
Now I activate
said
the
what?
effect of Shiren in order to special
Just like
summon
if
it
you
to
haven't
my
come
side
back
of
to
the
the
field
game in a
by
cool
sending
minute,
an
this is
Yugioh
the
the
exact
Ancient Sentinel
experience
from my
you
hand to
have.
the graveyard. And now I will send the top 3 cards of my deck to the graveyard.
Wait, wasn't it a Shizu's monster? I have so many questions.
And from the top of my deck, I sent Kelbeck the Ancient Vanguard and Tearlaments Solik. And so as part of a new chain, since Kelbeck and Agito were sent to the graveyard, we must both send the top 10 cards of our decks to the graveyard.
Wait, slow down.
But
just,
before
like,
that,
cloned
as
his
Chain
hand.
Link 3,
Chain link?
I'll activate the effect of the Solik I sent to the graveyard in order to add
What's so
Tearlaments
crazy,
Rhino
this
Heart
had
to
to
my
be the
hand.
perfect
And
scene
now,
to
we
loop
say
to do
goodbye to
this,
the top
you know
10
what I mean?
cards of our deck.
No, my red eyes.
Ha! You
I
would
think
be
this
running
is
a
when
intricate
like
package, Wheeler.
Joey
What are you
challenges
talking about,
Kaiba
Kaiba?
for
And now from the
third
top of
place
my
at
deck,
Battle
I've sent
City or
Tearlaments
whatever,
Rhino
and it's
Heart,
like, whatever,
Tearlaments
let's get this
Merly,
over
and
with.
Tearlaments Havness, so I can activate Merly and Havness from the graveyard. When sent to the graveyard via card effect, I'm able to fusion summon from my extra deck using cards on my hand, field, or graveyard as material.
Kaiba, what the f***? Where's Battleox, Sword Stalker? Where's your weird fetish clowns? Where's the blue eyes?
Wheeler, you just need to get with the times. Duel Monsters is a constantly evolving game with an ever-changing set of dynamic mechanics. A flowing weave of play and counterplay. All this game has shown me is that you don't have what it takes to duel at the level of a champion. Also, the clowns weren't a fetish thing, okay?
Uh-huh.
Now, from my extra deck, I summon Tearlaments Kitkalos and Tearlaments Kaleido Heart. And now, I can now use the effect of Kitkalos to add to my hand Tearlaments Merly. And with the effect of my Kaleido Heart, I'll spin back that back row of yours to the deck.
Not so fast, Kaiba. I don't really understand a lot of what you're doing right now. But one thing I do know is how to activate a trap card. Before it goes back to my deck, I activate Raigeki Break. By discarding one card from my hand,
Yes, you can destroy one monster on the board by going -2. 2005 called Wheeler. They want their trap card back.
I'm gonna send your Kaleido Heart to Kingdom Come! Alright! How's that, you jerk?
Oh, Wheeler, you've destroyed my ace monster. Oh, whatever shall I do? Is what I would say if the special ability of my Kaleido Heart didn't allow it to come back to the field.
Are you f***ing kidding me?
And now I activate the effect of my Kikolos. But I'm far from done, Wheeler. And with that, Wheeler, I now have an unstoppable, unbreakable board. And now with their combined might, I'm going to send you back to the mine.
They cut the scene from
I
Battle
activate
on Yugioh
threatening
here.
roar.
All right, Wheeler. You get one turn. I'll allow it. I place 2 cards face down and end my turn.
Are you done?
Why, yes, Wheeler. My turn is over. Go ahead.
All right, I draw. We're gonna turn this duel right around, Kiba. It's time for Time Wizard.
That's pretty much it. It says any combo player. So yeah, these guys were great. That was a pretty good one. Classic Yu-Gi-Oh versus modern Yu-Gi-Oh. Next up we got Yugi versus Kiba, but it's modern Yu-Gi-Oh. This is probably what put me on to thinking I should make a video rating these. So yeah, that one's up next, and let's go. This was so good. I love this one actually. I think we watched it during a video.
This ain't looking good for
anyway,
you.
but yeah.
It's over, Yugi. With my 3 blue-eyes white dragons, I'll be making quick work of your life points. Just like I did with your grandfather.
Kaiba's right. This board is full of powerful monsters, and my hand makes no sense. What am I supposed to do with these cards? It feels like no matter what I draw, this game is hopeless.
That's not like you, Yugi.
You're Jeff Leonard.
That's right, Yugi. I'm just another old man trying to give you some advice.
I think we talked about
Remember,
this. They actually
Yugi,
got Jeff
sometimes
Leonard
the
to do
line
this,
to
I
your
think.
win condition isn't always clear, but never give up. Trust in your deck.
No, Jeff, wait! He's right. I have to believe. There is a line to victory. There has to be. I just need one card.
There's no point in stalling. Draw your last pathetic card so I can end this, Yugi.
My grandpa's deck has no pathetic cards, Kiba, but it does contain Neo Space Connector.
Ah! Neo Space Connect. Wait, Neo Space Connector?
Yes, Kiba, Neo Space Connector. A creature born to explore the ever-expanding realms of new space. And like many explorers, Kiba, he never journeys alone. Neo Space Connector's special ability allows me to summon a Neo-Spacian monster directly from my deck. So come forth, the nautical Neo-Spacian Aqua Dolphin!
Wait, where's Dark Magician?
And now, Kiba, by using my Neo Space Connector and my Aqua Dolphin as material, I link summon the unstoppable Isolde!
Wait, what?
The effect of Isolde allows me to add to my hand the ubiquitous Ignite Templar and send the infragable Infernoble Arms Durandal to my graveyard, which then allows me to special summon from my deck the incorrigible Infernoble Knight Renaud!
Hold it, Yugi. You must be insane if you think for 1 minute I'd let you go through with this ridiculous strategy. This pile of yours belongs in the trash, and I intend to put it there myself. I activate the special ability of the Kelbeck in my hand to bounce the Isolde back to your extra deck.
Oh, God.
Oh, did that put a damper on your plans?
Little bit, actually. Just give me a minute here.
Oh, by the way, you're supposed to add Durandal from your grave to your hand due to Renaud's effect.
Oh, that's right. Thank you, Kiba.
Oh yeah, don't mention it.
Probably would have played Nibiru if you already had it. What else am I supposed to do? Alright, Kiba. Now I shall play the indestructible Infernoble Arms Durandal from my hand, equipping it to my Renaud, which will destroy it, allowing me to add from my deck to my hand a level 5 or lower Fire Warrior monster. And I choose the inextinguishable Ignis Phoenix, the Draco Slayer. But I'm not done yet. Now I'll activate the instantaneous Instant Fusion. By paying 1,000 of my life points, I bring about my ace monster, my partner, the unsummonable Flame Swordsman.
Wait a minute, that's my monster, Yug!
Ah yes, Flame Swordsman. My closest ally. My dearest friend.
What the f***, Yug?
Next, I'll activate from my hand the Expeditious Instant Contact. By paying another 1,000 life points, I summon the sizzling spicy elemental hero, Flare Neos.
Hey, you can't just steal a card from another man's deck. That's sacred! Yeah! Wait, who are you?
Now, using Flare Neos and the Flame Swordsman as material, I once again summon the inseparable Isolde. Weaving a tale of sword and sorcery, these two roommates will activate their special ability once more.
No, it can't be. I just don't get it. Never in my life have I seen such a strategy. There's no theme, no clear line. It's just a pile of cards. Neospatians, Ignites, Synchros, and now he's playing Beyond the Pendulum? In all my years as a duelist, I've never seen such a pile of junk work so fluidly. Hey, don't insult the junk, rich kid.
Where the hell are you guys coming from?
Finally.
Okay, but how did he hear
It's
his
the
thoughts?
beginning of the end.
Because Kiba was thinking
By
that.
using two monsters, I construct the overlay network. Exi summoning the timeless Time Star Magician. And now I'll activate the special ability of my Time Star Magician. By detaching one Exi's material, my Master of Magic will reach through the barriers of space and time, allowing me to search for one dark spellcaster monster from my deck. A monster of dual monsters past. The monster known as the Unstoppable Exodia!
Oh no.
Oh yes, Kiba. While my monsters may appear scattered and unorganized, these unlikely allies have joined forces to allow me to search for the first piece of my ultimate creature. Not that you would know of such camaraderie.
Yugi, that's a low blow.
I love how
I'll
they're
have you
using
know I have plenty
this to
of
still
friends.
come to the same
employees,
conclusion.
dragons, and
though. It's
Mokuba
kind of like the
don't count.
best thing about
Who's
this one.
Mokuba?
But I'm far from done, Kiba. Now I activate the effect of the Ignite Templar in my Pendulum Zone in order to destroy both of my pendulum scales. But in response, I will activate the protective enchantment of my Time Star Magician. This will allow me to send one spellcaster monster from my deck to the graveyard in order to negate their destruction. And for that cost, I will send Blue Dragon Summoner. No. And now, using my Beyond the Pendulum and Time Star Magician as material, I link summon Celine, Queen of the Master Magicians.
No.
Who will gain 4 spell counters, allowing me to summon from my graveyard Blue Dragon Summoner.
No.
And now I will link off my Blue Dragon Summoner and my Celine in order to link summon Cross Sheep. And now that Blue Dragon Summoner has been sent to the graveyard, I can add to my hand one normal monster from my deck, the Unstoppable Left Leg.
This can't be happening. Yugi keeps summoning Celine, using it to revive the dragon summoner, then linking them off again and again. And every time the summoner goes to the graveyard, he gets to search another piece. A loop perfectly constructed to gather all 5 pieces. I have nothing left in my hand to interact with. I'm going to lose to a meme. Why did I bring Blue Eyes to a YCS?
One more piece! One more piece! One more piece!
To be fair, the Blue Eyes got YCS
And now,
recently,
Kaiba,
right? Like
I
2
link
years,
up
3
my
years ago.
Celine and my Blue Dragon Summoner one final time in order to summon Apulosa. And with Summoner having been sent to Graveyard, I can activate his special ability to obtain the unstoppable Exodia!
Ah! Exodia! It's not possible! He hasn't been summoned since 2010!
I've assembled all 5 special cards, all 5 pieces of the puzzle. Exodia! Obliterate!
All right. Game 2.
That was pretty good. Honestly, one of my favorite ones. It's so fucking good. I will let them credits play because they deserve it. That was pretty good. Oh, I think those were the supporters or whatever, but yeah, the next one's just a duel. So I'm not going to play the audio for it because it's quite loud, but I will play the duel. This was pretty cool. It's kind of like a funny, so these will be a mix of the funny ones, but this one was just a Master Duel compilation. It's only like 2 minutes long or something of that nature, but I thought it was funny because I don't know why. Maybe it was the cat bobbing its head in the corner constantly, but it was pretty funny. He's doing like the whole everything. So the reason this was funny, I think, is he took the Maxx C Challange, and it always kills me watching these go off on somebody who's like, alright, well, I hit you with Maxx C. Alright, well, I'm taking the challenge. I love this. Just saying, alright, well, I'm just gonna see how many times I can make you draw until you deck out, and it's your turn. He special summons like 40 times in a turn or some nonsense. It's absolutely insane. The cat still hits me for no reason.
Let's do this.
Oh my god.
Negate!
You're finished. You're finished. Wallahi, you're finished. Wallahi, you're finished.
Emotional, damn it!
Done. So I think this one was only on the list for that. It was like meant to be a good middle video in between animations. The next one's really good. Okay. This one's so funny.
The final duel. I'm getting those god cards. I've analyzed every one of your moves, every strategy, every follicle in your
so
fucking
crazy.
foreskin. I've acquired cards you've never seen, you've never heard of before, cards you have no chance of defeating. I dueled Isis into submission. You got anything you want to say for yourself before I crush you once and for all?
Yeah.
You suck a dick and a banana, cause that is all you are.
Ah, don't say that!
It's time to
Shut the fuck up, Yugi.
I go first. Oh, fucker. I don't know what that is. I summon Yugi and I attack your life points directly.
That's not real. Wait. You can't attack on your first turn?
Okay, then I place a card face down. Fuck it.
What could Yugi be scheming with that face down card? I better play it safe with my next move.
Man,
I sure hope Kiba doesn't realize that's just my suspended driver's license.
I summon Battlelux in attack mode.
What? That card sucks.
No.
Fuck you, Kiba, that card stank as hell. I ain't give a fuck about it. It's dumb. Y'all move, your move. Get on with the duel. Play a good card. No, like seriously, get that fucking card off of the field. I don't want.
Well, then I summon Enraged Battlelux.
That's one of the most powerful cards in the game. Kiba wasn't lying about what he said earlier. If I'm to win this duel, I need the heart of the cards to guide me. Well, it looks like this duel is finished. You remember Exodia, right? Assemble all 5 pieces of the Forbidden One, and you automatically win the duel. Well, we thought we'd give you a little reminder. Go! Exodia!
I am Exodia. I am gonna destroy you.
What the fuck is that?
Jesus Christ! I fucked that up! Wow!
Your time's up, Yugi. I sacrifice my Enraged Battlelux and $5 to summon Blue Eyes White Dragon.
I didn't want it to come to this, Kiba, but I'm gonna have to activate my special effect.
What's that?
Oh, what are you gonna do now, big boy?
The duel's over.
Alright, it's done. Go home, everybody. Bye.
What?
That was pretty good. Yeah. So next up, that was YugiNo. So next up we got Yugioh Logic, but animated. This one's pretty funny. All of them are pretty good on the list, but yeah, these. I don't know if you guys have seen a lot of these, so that was kind of the point of this video, just to get them all on one timeline and be able to watch it that way. But yeah, let's go ahead and watch this one, Yugioh Logic, but animated.
It was nice while it lasted, Yugi, but with this next card, this duel is over. I activate the Flute of Summoning Dragons. With Lord of D on the field, I can special summon up to 2 dragon monsters from my hand. And I choose the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Not so fast, Kiba. I have a card of my own. I activate Multiply. I can special
Sounds like he's chewing on something or has like cotton in his mouth.
An infinite amount.
Wait, no, you can't summon it.
But that's not all. For Kuribo is a noisy creature, and with an infinite amount of him, it gets infinitely louder. So much louder that it's too loud for the dragons to hear the Lord play his flute. Meaning you can't summon those dragons.
All right, listen, Yugi, that's just bullshit. All right, that's not how the game works.
Well, you explain to me, Kiba. If they can't hear the flute, then how are you going to summon them?
That's not. There was so much wrong with what you just said.
Play your next card, Kiba.
You know what? I will. You think that's gonna stop me, Yugi? Fine. I don't summon my Blue Eyes White Dragon from my hand. But you know what I do? I activate Monster Reborn to special summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon from my graveyard.
Foolish mistake, Kiba.
What?
It's in the name, Kiba. The dragon is not just brought back. He is reborn, completely without memory of his previous life.
What?
And as unfortunate as it is, Lord of D on the field is a very scary-looking guy.
What does that even mean?
Unlike my many Kuribos, who have uncertainty of who to trust, he will choose me. And so the Blue Eyes White Dragon will fight on my side of the...
No, that's not how any of this works, Yugi. You can't just make this up as you go along. There are rules and structures for this game. This isn't make-pretend, Yugi.
Kiba, I am using very sound logic.
He doesn't like 10-year-old logic.
I attack with
to
Lord of D.
connect
You must
with
forget, Kiba. I have your Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Ah, but you see, Yugi, the Lord of D is the Lord of all dragons. So the Blue Eyes White Dragon must obey his command.
I should have seen that coming. Fortunately, I did. For I have Big Shield Gardner in defense position.
I'm sure you know of Big Shield Gardner's peanut allergy.
His what?
Well, guess what Lord of D had for lunch today?
Well, too bad, Kiba. Big Shield Gardner gets on the back of Cannibal Turtle, launching him away from your Lord of D and his peanut breath.
Yeah, well, Lord of D gets up really, really high and catch him in the
Not
air.
higher than the wall of Infinite Kuribos.
Not unless he rides on the back of Blue Eyes White Dragon, which he
But
does.
the rebirth process also gave him a new fear of physical contact.
That's why Lord of D had a heart-to-heart talk to him and help him overcome his fears.
You can't do that.
Uh-huh. Well, I did.
Oh, you did it. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's bullshit. It's not even fair. I can't even do it. I destroy the moon.
What moon? There is no moon.
Fuck you!
It just like devolves into nonsense. Oh, now I'm a little sad. Alright. So the next one is Yukio Heart of My Cards, and this one is a little weird, but it's super funny anyway, and we're gonna watch it, so let's go.
Alright, Yugs, this is the coup de grace, the big kahuna, the 6 feet under, sleeping with the fishes, you talking to me? Forget about it!
I must have faith in my cards. I have faith in my cards. I have cards.
Well, stop holding your breath, because the Joey Show is about to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, here's looking at you, kid. Keep the change, you filthy animal. My mother's recipe for meatballs, lasagna.
This is an excellent duel.
My monster attacks your life points directly. Yeah!
Not so fast. I activate the Sphere Karibo's monster effect, which changes your attacking monster to defense position. This activates my trap card, Tragedy. When a face-up monster is changed from attack to defense position, all defense position monsters you control are destroyed.
Jeez, Yugs.
I'm just getting started. I now activate my other trap card, Chubby Blubby Angel Buffet, granting me 3 light tokens when a monster is sent to the graveyard by a trap card, thus triggering my Cosmic Cultural Appropriation spell, converting all light tokens to dark tokens. Finally, I special summon the mighty Dark Magician, my ever-faithful friend, my bestest companion, my unquestionable soulmate, my most loyal partner in combat and in life, through sickness and through health, to be the heart of my cards.
I now pronounce you man and monster.
Way to go, Yugs. You may have won this time, but I'll never give up on my dream to become the coolest, most lovable stereotype in the Yugiverse. Audia Fetchy, I'm hitting the bricks.
OMG, that is so hot. Hey, aren't you Joey Yami's friend?
I sure is.
You should summon me sometime, if you can handle it.
What a weird game.
Absolute gold. Absolute gold, guys. Alright, let's see what we got next on the list. So next up we got Yu-Gi-Oh! Poker Night, one of the OGs in my opinion of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Animations. We're gonna get straight into it.
You boys have fun.
You got it, Mrs. P. I'm trying to leave your boy with enough money for rent. How about it, fellas? You feeling lucky?
Luck has nothing to do with it. You're just a terrible poker player.
This is my new buddy from work I told you about. Yugi, meet the guys.
Yugi, was it? I'm Chuck, and this is Dan. Say hello, Dan.
Is that a belt around your neck?
Yes, it is. And this is my Millennium Puzzle.
He's from out of town.
Anyway, you play any poker, Yugi?
I love cards. My grandpa told me to always believe in the heart of the cards.
What can I say? The kid loves cards.
Game's 5-card draw. One-Eye Jacks or Wild. Okay?
Sounds good to me.
No problem.
Excellent.
You gonna pick up your cards there, buddy?
I have no need.
Okay. Anyone else?
2 for me.
I'll take 4.
Well, I'm gonna raise you fellas $2.
I'm out.
Of course. Chuck?
Oh, too rich for my blood.
How about you, Yugi? You gonna fold like these chumps?
I don't like that smile on his face. He could have anything in his hand.
You have to believe, Yugi. When you have faith in yourself, the card...
He doesn't do this at work, I swear.
My friends believe in me. I can do this!
This hand's not over yet, Dave. Reveal your cards.
Read him and weep. 2 pair 8s over 3s.
Not so fast. Your overconfidence has been your undoing. Your 2 pair might be impressive, but you will find that it will take more than that to defeat an opponent who is pure of heart. The most powerful
I kind
thing
of
in
love
the world
the
is
art
friendship.
style for this too,
So allow me
because
to
it's like a
introduce
perfect
you to
late
3
night
of my
cartoons
oldest
feel to me.
friends. The 3 Jacks!
What the actual fuck?
And now, my Jacks, draw your weapons and destroy his 2 pair! I believe it's my turn to deal. And if there are no objections, I will use my personal deck. What just happened? And as my Jacks have destroyed your feeble table, a new field of play is required.
What is it with you and belts?
What the hell?
I look like some kind of fancy pirate.
Could be worse, buddy. Check out Dan.
I kind of like it. Very purpley.
If you are quite finished.
Oh, sure.
I love how they have him wearing a duel disc made for poker while standing in the Yu-Gi-Oh Stadium.
For me also, you cocksuckers! What, too much?
I have you right where I want you. Who am I kidding? Give me 4.
Very well. And I will only take 1 card. And with that, I will go all in.
Call! It will be impossible for you to defeat me when I'm safe inside my full house!
That's what you think. Let's see how you like my
8 of hearts!
Get him!
Fool! Nothing can defeat me! Dude! Some got in my mouth! Oh,
pathetic. Let me show you how a real card player does it. 4 of a kind, I summon you! Quake with fear, Chuck, as I turn your full house into a house full of blood!
Come on, dude, it's just a game!
I get it now. House full of Chuck's blood. Good one, Dave.
I think I pissed myself.
Nothing can defeat me now.
It's
I have seen
accurate,
through your
though.
pathetic schemes and demolished your pitiful hands. Tremble before me, Yugi. I will obliterate you, and the 15 bucks will be all mine.
You are right about one thing, Dave. My hand cannot withstand the fury of your knight's attack.
A pair? It's barely worth the effort in crushing you, but crush you I will. Prepare to be defeated, Yugi, as the fury of my knight's charge obliterates your hand, and I win the game.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. It may have escaped your attention, but if you look closely, you will notice something about my jack.
Oh!
That's right. He only has 1 eye!
Oh!
You will remember Chuck said at the beginning of the game that one-eyed jacks are wild. Is this not true, Chuck?
Could someone take me to the hospital?
Which means he can take the form of any card in the deck, and I choose my favorite card, the King of Clubs!
No, it's not possible!
I'm not finished yet. As all of my cards are of the same suit, I can combine them into the unstoppable Royal Straight Flush! Royal Straight Flush, obliterate!
These guys did an amazing job with card design.
Just playing cards, Mrs. P.
Just for all the monsters.
Chucky, you boys better not be making a mess, or there will be big
He's
trouble.
been stabbed for real.
Why is there a huge penis in my kitchen? Chucky!
Yeah. This one was pretty good. Alright, so the next one is not for the faint of heart. Honestly, it kills me every time I watch it. It's from Papa Meat, and it's honestly amazing. It's only like a minute long, guys, so it's not long, but it's freaking hilarious. I think it's partly the grotesqueness of the art, but also like just the absurdity of the scene. But yeah, let's get into it. It's pretty funny.
After painstakingly announcing every detail of my actions during this duel, I am victorious.
You did it, Yugi. You saved your grandfather's soul, and you won the big tournament.
You saved me, Yugi. That's right, Joey. I saved my grandfather's soul, and got all the treasures in the world, along with the respect of my peers and friends.
Oh, thank God, Yugi. Now we can help my sister. She's as blind as a goddamn bat.
Oh, Joey. I'm not helping her. She will live the rest of her days in total darkness, wondering why her older brother couldn't save her from this torment.
Yugi, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. I thought we were pals.
All you did was use my talents for your own personal gain. There was no friendship, only greed. But now I can revel in the thought of you losing all hope in your sister's eyesight. I have taken everything from you.
Yugi, you can't be serious.
Of course I'm just kidding, Joey. I would love to help your sister.
Oh, thank God. For a second I thought that
The thing is, Joey, that you just activated my joke trap. I'm not going to help your sister, and this prolonged conversation was for nothing.
Oh, my mind is all screwy-dooey, Yugs.
Go now. Run back to your sister. Tell her you failed. She's in darkness now, as she will be forever. And it's all your
It's just absolutely
fault.
horrible. But in a great, great way. Yeah. Alright, so Yu-Gi-Oh! Stupid. This is another one. I don't really actually remember why I put this one on the list, so I guess I'll be remembering along with you guys. There are 30 of these on here, so... Oh, it's like the Kishin Pain.
It begins!
I think. It looks like the same art style.
What the? Oh my god, what was that?
What is this?
破壊神が狩りを手伝ってくれるなんて。
I don't understand.
くそ。
Whoa! What the hell? No!
What's going on?
Don't kill me!
No!
Ha! He's dead. Shoot him again. Make sure he's dead.
あらあら。
This can't be happening!
Oh. Oh my god!
I know we
he's
didn't
dead.
plan on monetizing anything, but god dang. That was a lot in a very short amount of time. Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Wild recap animation. Here we go.
I don't know how to play this stupid ass card game!
Yo, Grandpa, show us your rarest card.
Oh, here it is.
Rare card.
The Blue Eyes White Supremacy Dragon.
You're coming with me, old man.
Where am I going?
Tristan.
朋友是一个坚韧不拔的。
Wow, Tristan did nothing.
Yugi!
Fuck off, Yugi.
You're a monster.
I summoned the blue eyes.
Holy shit! Does it bite?
Just a hologram. Another one.
You're cheating, Kaiba. It's my turn. Tell him, Tristan.
Yes, I'm like pretty top popular on TikTok.
Another one.
Exodia.
I'll trade you. Here you go. My cards. Don't worry, Yug. I got it all figured. You can't fool me again. Joey, I need to borrow your deck for the next duel. Yug, we have to win this. Welcome to Duelist Kingdom. The last one to take his hand off my cock wins the... I can do this all day. Whose dick I gotta suck around here? Giggity. Dude, I summoned the Harpy. Hey, Kaiba, can I have sex with these holograms? Yeah. She told me she was an 18-star monster. I'm a water guy.
Watch your jab, bro. Watch out. You lose.
Hey, that kid stole my phone.
I'm still dancing, Yugi.
It's me, Yugi. Let's duel. Don't worry, Yug. I got this all figured out.
I used the plot armor spell.
A card that is now banned. Do something. It's the power of friendship. My sister, Yug.
Fuck that shit.
It was me all along.
I don't need a strategy, because I'm the main character.
Absolute fuckery, to be honest. That was pretty wild, guys. Pretty funny. It's kind of also funny. You can tell how dated some of the animations are by like the jokes, I guess. So like Monster Reborn being banned and stuff. So it's super funny though. Pretty good. Pretty good animation. Like honestly, pretty good quality overall. Next was Yu-Gi-Oh! It's made by EA. Classic.
Just what I needed. I tribute summon Dark Magician in attack position. Destroy his Battle-Ox! And with that, I end my turn. It's over, Kaiba!
Not so fast, Yugi. I draw! With this card, victory will be mine!
Oh, don't tell me. It's the Blue Eyes White Dragon!
Nope.
Oh no, then it must be the Blue Eyes Shining Dragon! No! It's the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon!
No, Yugi. It's even worse. I activate my credit card! Oh! Oh! I use my credit card to recover 4,000 life points! What? You can't do that? Screw the rules, I have loot boxes! But I then open 1,000 booster packs and replace my entire deck with premium cards! But how? I then activate my pre-order bonus.
This
I
is
gain
like
10,000
EA
bonus
own
life
Pool
points.
Links for
It also
sure.
gives me
It's
not
already
one,
kind of bad,
not
but
two,
yeah.
but 5 blue eyes white dragons at the beginning of the duel. You're fucked, Yugi. How could this possibly get worse? This loot box has a 0.2% chance of giving me all 5 parts to summon the Forbidden One! With that, you don't stand a chance, Yugi! Give me a minute. Come on. No, I already have 5 copies of this! You think this was rigged or something? Kiba? I summon right hand of the Forbidden One! Wait, what? I didn't get the other parts, okay? My bank account is empty. I end my turn. You may have
But if
money,
it was Kiba, there would
but
be
you
no
forget
end to
one
it, though,
thing.
wasn't there?
I have my friends. You got him, Yug. They believe in me, and with their power combined, we will defeat you. Yeah, sure, whatever.
お前はもう死んでいる。何?
It was pretty good.
Ow! Ow! I have
beat
money!
his ass.
I have loot boxes! You can't defeat me!
It took a long time for this like art style to grow on me, from like the Cartoon Network style cartoons, but yeah, as an adult, I think it's just hilarious. Alright, the next one up is, I think it's from either Kishin Pain or the same creator as this one is, Yugioh the Summoning. So we're going to play that one next.
Hey, Yugi! Look at this! 3 dragons all in one monster! I love being rich!
Not so fast, Kiba. I believe in the heart of the cards, dude. You're going down.
Excuse me, what the fuck?
Hydra! Aha! I summon Dark Magician!
No! Wait, what? That's not gonna help you in any way.
Huh? Come on, it's my day off. For fuck's sake, give me a break.
Dark Magician speaking. How can I help you?
Yo, what's up, Dark Magician? Dark Magician here.
Hey, Dark Magician. Haven't heard from you in a while. How's it going, man?
It's going good, man. Hey, listen. I just got a summon request from that guy Yugi again. I have this other battle I'm training for to save the world and stuff like that. Can you cover up for me?
Sorry, Dark Magician. I can't do that. My shift has been crazy all day. Call you later, dude. Dark Magician out.
Dark Magician here, who is this? Hey, Dark Magician, it's Dark Magician. Remember me? Ah, yes, Dark Magician. I remember you from the Dark Magician School of Magicians. I miss those days. What's the deal, man? I'm kind of in a tough situation, you see. I just got summoned and I have this date coming up with Dark Magician Girl. You lucky man. She is a beautiful woman. Yeah, I know. So what do you say? Can you cover up for me? I'll make sure to repay you. Sorry, my friend, I just got summoned to another battle. It seems like a fusion summoning. Important stuff. They probably need us to stop a war. Ah, come on, they can get Exodia for that. We are here to save the world.
Behold the power of Dark Paladin! I bought him with my mother's credit card! Dark Paladin, attack his life points directly!
It's more
Wait a
accurate.
minute, what the fuck is this shit?
Your life points are gone.
This is important. God damn it.
Dark Magician, destroy his Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon!
Ultimate what? You motherfucker, he has almost double my attack points. What the fuck?
It's completely fucked him up. Oh man. Alright guys, we're gonna do one more and then we'll put on a little bit of a break, and then I'll come back in a couple minutes after that. So we're gonna do next is NFT Battle.
It's over, Kiba. I summon Dark Alley Cosplay Girl.
This art style is kind of wild.
No one will employ me anymore!
Now, attack his face down card.
Dumb move, twink! I reveal my Battle Ape NFT!
How is this possible? A Battle Ape shouldn't have that much power.
It's a simple crypto market strategy, Yugi. By being an early investor into the Battle Ape collection, its value is skyrocketed to be worth over $4 million!
What the hell is a non-fungible token?
I'm glad you asked, Yugi. Put simply...
2 hours later.
And so thanks to market platforms like OpenSea, you can now purchase the ownership of a certain image.
You don't know what it is either, do you?
I don't need to. I'm making fat stacks!
But why the hell would I spend thousands on a JPEG?
How much did that ultra-rare Yu-Gi-Oh card set you back?
Point taken.
Hey, Yug! I just invested my life savings into a non-fuckable toe chain! And I think it's... Oh, shit, I'm broke as fuck. It doesn't matter. Normies like you will never reach the power of the crypto bros! What's this? I activate my spell card, Artificial Price Inflation. By purchasing my own NFT, I can astronomically raise its
Pretty
initial
much
value,
every
allowing
meme
me to
coin
sell
now.
my Battle Ape and summon my 3 totally different Blue Eyes White Doges!
They just look like reskins!
There's nothing that can stop me! What? You can't do that!
Fuck you, I can't!
Ha! You're still oblivious to what makes an NFT. The code inside means that I will forever have the original, making yours practically worthless on the market!
Fine. I guess I'll just make my own!
Ha! If you think people would buy your shitty deviant art, you've got another thing!
I am the ultimate non-fungible token.
Of course.
How is this possible?
It's simple, Kiba. Because NFTs are bullshit!
No! Crypto is infallible! You must be cheating!
No, Kiba, that's just unregulated capitalism. Now, MS Paint Little Karibo, attack!
No!
Fair. Ridiculous, but fair.
This NFT stuff's actually kind of interesting. I might just invest more into it.
Juicy.
Why is it getting so hot in here?
Wild. That was pretty good. NFT Battle. Alright guys, so we're gonna take a little break, and next we've got something kind of special. It's Blender animations by I think Fabersol, and this dude does a lot of like Yu-Gi-Oh Blender animations. So we're gonna take a little fiver, and then we're gonna come right back to some more Yu-Gi-Oh for you guys. And if there's any audio issues or anything like that in between, just go ahead and let me know in the chat. Sounds like everything's looking good, but just in case, let me know.
Out of the way,
let's talk about what the rules for Yu-Gi-Oh! Neo Duel even are. Why should you play this format? Rule number 1 is that normal monsters can be normal summoned without tributes. This does mean indeed that you can just slap a Red Eyes, Dark Magician, and or Blue Eyes down onto the field without paying tributes. Number 2, normal monsters can be summoned to either the Neo or main monster zone, allowing players to place a normal monster in the Neo zone and then perhaps a tuner or something like that in the main monster zone, still allowing you to synchro summon even though there's only one column of cards. Number 3, you can place a normal monster in your extra deck as a Neo monster, which we'll explain a bit more later in the video. This does include any normal X, Y, Z, Synchro, etc. type monsters as long as they do not have a card effect. This one is kind of lengthy, so forgive me for having to read it from my phone. But number 4, Neo monsters cannot be placed in defense mode and they have no defense stat. Neo is placed in the card name at all times. You can only have one of each card name as a Neo monster in your extra deck at a time. Their attack is the combined total of the original normal monster's attack and defense points. For example, if you had a Blue Eyes White Dragon that you wanted to use as the Neo monster in your extra deck, you would simply place it as a Neo Blue Eyes White Dragon with a stats of 5500 and no defense stat. This is very similar to Link monsters in the way that they operate, having no defense stat and basically just having an attack stat. We'll get to how you summon Neo monsters in a moment in a section called How to Summon Neo Monsters. So number 5 is that you start with 6,000 life points rather than 4, 2, or 8. Number 6 is that you start with 2 cards. So instead of drawing a whole bunch of cards, you're only going to have 2 cards to start the game with. The hand size limit becomes 4 cards, so at the end of the turn, if you have 5 cards, you've got to discard one. Number 8, you can only Neo summon once per turn. Number 9, this one's tricky. When Neo monsters are sent to the graveyard, they're sent there face down. Number 10, the deck size limit becomes between 10 and 15 cards, while the extra deck becomes a max of 5. And finally, if you control no monsters and have no cards in your hand and control no spells and traps, basically if you have no cards, you can draw 2 cards for your draw phase instead of 1. So in addition to being able to normal summon, set, Xyz, Synchro, and do all the stuff that you can do on top of normal playing Yu-Gi-Oh!, you can also do what's called a Neo summon. During the battle phase, you may send monsters that have not attacked on your side of the field to the graveyard, whose total attack and defense points are equal to or greater than the monster of the Neo monster that you want to summon. So basically what this means is, if I have, like that Blue Eyes earlier, I could normal summon Blue Eyes. He has no tributes, he's a normal monster. His attack stats total are 5,500. I could then go into battle phase, send that Blue Eyes to the graveyard, 2,500 defense and 3,000 attack, making 5,500 points total, and then summon a Neo Blue Eyes from the extra deck with just 5,500 attack. This is a way to basically turn a normal monster into a giant beat stick for this version of the game. Neo monsters must be summoned into the Neo monster zone. You can only Neo summon once per turn. And just to clear things up, you can use Neo monsters to summon other Neo monsters. It's just they would have to wait a turn because you only get 1 per turn. But Neo monsters cannot be used to summon Synchro, Xyz, Link, or other type of extra deck monsters. This prevents them from getting completely broken by some of the other extra deck monster abilities. And finally, Neo monsters can be tributed for a tribute summon, so you can still get them off the field that way if you find some necessary reason to tribute summon your Neo monster.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are still streaming some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Animations for you guys. We're about an hour and 10 in, and we're going to keep going. So if there are any other, at the end of the stream, if we decide we want to keep going, if there are any animations that weren't on this list that you would like us to showcase, then let me know. But next up, we've got, let's see which one's next. Oh yeah, that's right. We've got the Rick and Morty versus Yu-Gi-Oh episode, and it's from Fabersol. Pretty good stuff here. And I'll mute my mic because I don't want to interrupt it too much, but it's really good.
Rick Sanchez, I've heard a lot about you.
I've been looking for you, Pharaoh. I need that Millennium Puzzle to find Prime Rick. You're going to lose, Pharaoh.
Let's duel!
Sweet. I summon Pickle Rick in attack mode. Next, I'll place 2 cards face down and end my turn.
Why would you summon such a weak monster in attack mode?
Why don't you attack me and find out?
Careful what you wish for. I play the magic card, Dark Magic Curtain. By paying half of my life points, I'm able to special summon the Dark Magician from my deck.
Real quick,
Come forth, my loyal servant!
To this channel because he has a ton of these animations if you're into this.
What a waste of life points.
Dark Magician! Attack Pickle Rick! Dark Magic Attack!
I activate my trap card. In a pickle, whenever Pickle Rick level 1 is attacked, I can sacrifice him to special summon Pickle Rick level 3.
Oh, hey there.
Alright, so what we're gonna do, this is Fabersol, this is the dude, but he's about to do a little raid thing, so we're gonna skip over that. We're gonna continue the animation without it, because I am not sponsored by them, so I'm not playing that.
The monster is still not strong enough. Dark Magician, proceed.
I activate Morty's Mind Blowers. This gives Pickle Rick memories of his assassin days. Now he remembers some serious kung fu. This increases Pickle Rick's attack power by 1500 until the end of this turn.
Oh no!
Attacking me with your Dark Magician was a mistake, Pharaoh. Thanks to my magic card, my monster is stronger.
Everything just looks so smooth and clean with this game's animation.
My Dark Magician!
That's what happens when you f with Pickle Rick. That was capoeira, not kung fu.
Rick, this duel is far from over. I have my faith in the heart of the cards.
Oh yeah.
Perhaps it's time I teach you some manners. I activate the magic card double summon, allowing me to normal summon twice in the same turn. Because of the Dark Magic Curtain card I played, the monsters can only be set face down.
Put yourself there, didn't you?
The Dark Magician Girl is the key to my next combo. I set one monster face down, and immediately tribute it to set another.
This guy clearly doesn't know my special ability.
I set one card face down, and end my turn.
You should just give me the Millennium Puzzle now and save yourself from humiliation.
Rick, you underestimate me. You will regret it.
I activate the equipped magic card, Laser Cannon. This gives Pickle Rick an extra 1000 attack points. With Laser Cannon, this special effect activates. If he attacks a monster in defense position, its defense becomes 0. Pickle Rick, attack his face down card.
I activate the trap card, Mirror Force.
Shit. Oh yeah. Wait, what the f just happened? Damn it! I need to summon my Egyptian god card and finish off the rest of his life points. Your style of dueling is cheap, Pharaoh.
Rick, maybe if you weren't so drunk, you would have seen my Mirror Force trap card coming.
Whatever. I activate the continuous magic card, Meeseeks box. This is a Meeseeks box. Let me show you how it works. You press this.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks! Look at me!
What kind of creature is this?
Mr. Meeseeks has 3 abilities, and I can use one of them once per turn by paying 1000 life points. Mr. Meeseeks, draw 3 cards from my deck.
Can do! I'm Mr. Meeseeks! Let me try something!
Sweet.
What are his other 2 abilities? Rick, tell me.
You'll just have to find out the hard way, Pharaoh. I play the magic card, Portal Ex Machina. By discarding 1 card in my graveyard, I can add 1 magic card from my deck to my hand. I discard my weak goblin. I choose the magic card, Portal Reborn. By paying half of my life points, this brings back the weak goblin I just discarded. When weak goblin is special graveyard as effect activates. Lets me special summon another one from my deck.
He must be planning to summon his god card.
The look on your face says it all. You were about to bricks. Next, I play the magic card Ancient Chant. It lets me hit the Winged Dragon of Rock from my deck to my hand. And thanks to Ancient Chant, I get one extra tribute summon.
So you think you can wield the power of an Egyptian god?
Yeah.
You're meddling with forces beyond your comprehension.
I'm a genius. Nothing is beyond my comprehension. I normal summon Gromflamite. Next, I will tribute all three of my monsters to summon the Winged Dragon of Rock. Almighty, protector of the sun and sky, I beg of thee, please eat my cry. Transform thyself from orb of light and bring me victory in this fight. I beseech thee, grace our humble gift, but first I shall call out the name of the Winged Dragon of Rock. Staring in the face of defeat, Pharaoh, I have just summoned the most powerful Egyptian god.
Rick, every monster has its weakness, even your Winged Dragon of Ra. There is only one card in my deck that can defeat Ra. Part of the cards. Guide me.
Pharaoh, I've seen worlds you wouldn't even dream of. I know the true secrets of the Winged Dragon of Rock.
I take no heed in trusting the words of a drunk.
See for yourself. I activate the field magic card, the Ally of the Sun God. On this sacred shrine, Rock gains 500 attack points at the end of every turn.
I sense energies of the Shadow Realm within it. Rick, where did you find this card?
If I told you, you wouldn't believe it. And one more thing. Once per turn, you have to flip a coin. If you call it wrong, you discard one card. If you call it right, you lose 500 life points. Heads or tails, Pharaoh?
It'll be heads. I choose heads.
You got lucky this time.
Lucky isn't quite the word I would use.
I thought you would have figured it out, Pharaoh. This has become a shadow game. Your move, attempt.
How does he know my name? My move, I draw. I activate the magic card, Pot of Greed. This allows me to draw 2 cards. Perfect. Now it's time to reveal yourself. Come forth, Dark Magician Girl.
Pathetic.
Next, I play the magic card, Sage Stone. When Dark Magician Girl is on the field, it allows me to special summon the Dark Magician.
This face again.
Now I set 1 card face down and activate the magic card Monster Reborn. And I choose to bring back my Kuribo.
Why would anyone put that in their deck?
Rick, you made a grave mistake by dueling me in this shadow game. Now watch as I summon one of Duel Monster's most powerful creatures. I sacrifice all 3 of my monsters
this is part
to
of a
summon
series,
Slifer the Sky
so you'll see
Dragon.
other anime
Come,
makes and
my
things, but
mighty
yeah, part of the
beast.
series.
Behold my Egyptian god.
1 card means 1,000 attack points. Is that the best you got?
Not quite. I activate Card of Sanctity. This card allows us both to draw until we have 6 cards in our hands. This takes Slifer's attack points up to 6,000.
I hate to burst your bubble, but it's time for Ballet of the Sun God's effect. I'd like to see you get lucky twice. Heads or tails?
Heads. It's as though my life energy is fading. What's wrong, Rick? Not the result you wanted.
Just make your move.
And now I leave it to destiny. I set 1 card face down and end my turn.
I need to thank you, Pharaoh. Your card of sanctity gave me the exact card I need to crush Slifer the Sky Dragon. I activate the magic card, an eye for an eye.
What is this?
This is how it works. I discard cards to my graveyard, and you have to discard the same number of cards that I discard. That's 4,000 fewer attack points for Slifer. Now your Egyptian god pales in comparison to mine. What was that you said? Every monster has its weakness?
Every monster does indeed have its weakness, which is why I came equipped with this trap card. Disgraceful charity! Every card that was discarded by a magic card this turn is returned to the player's hand. Now my Sky Dragon's strength returns!
You're not out of this yet. I still have 1 more chance to weaken Slifer. I activate Valley of the Sun God's effect. Heads or tails?
Heads!
What the f is going on?
I won't lose this duel! I'll take you down!
You won't beat me. I have come too far. That puzzle will be mine.
I'll remind you again, you are dealing with powers beyond your comprehension.
Boy, I can't wait to send your superstitious ass to the Shadow Realm.
You'll regret it.
You need to finish him now before he pulls out another combo. He's probably going to use his face-down card to increase Slifer's attack. Either way, it's a gamble. I'll just have to give myself the best odds. I activate the magic card, Plumbus. This gives me an extra 1,000 life points. It's showtime.
Here it comes.
Rock! Obliterate Slifer! Blaze Cannon!
Not so fast! I activate the trap card Reckless Greed. This lets me draw 2 cards, increasing Slider's attack points to 7,000. Slifer, destroy Raw! Thunder Force!
That, I activate. Meeseeks box.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks! Look at me!
Mr. Meeseeks is going to roll a die. Whatever number it lands on gets multiplied by 200. That number is added to the attack points of Rock. If I roll 3 or higher, I win. There is only a 33% chance of you winning. The odds are in my favor.
Good luck, Rick.
Roll now.
Ooh, okay.
Slifer.
Rock.
Thunder Force. This is a shadow game, Rick. Once it's begun, there is no escape. Slifer, show him what true power is all about. Attack! Ha!
It won't hold much longer.
Pretty sick, I'm not gonna lie. This one was less like funny, I guess, and just more of like absolute awe. This dude did such a good job on pretty much everything. I'd only say if they could get the AI voices to not have like the weird
that was
inflation
close. Glad
at
I
the
had
end of the
Izanagi.
voice. Their sentences, they would be like the absolute best. Kiba being extra for 5 minutes, this one is golden.
It's true. I went to a great deal of trouble recreating the Pharaoh's deck, strategies, even his perfectly coiffed hair. In fact, that part is what took the longest. And until I do, my scars of defeat will continue to burn. Fire whoever designed that bottle. Kiba Corp's products shouldn't bend that easily.
Yes, understood. Duelists from around the world. What you just witnessed is but a taste of the technology possible with my new Duel Disc. And when you do attain it, the next time you catch yourself wondering about the great marvel...
Alright, I feel like it trailed off there at the end a little bit, but, you know, it was alright. This next one's pretty good. We're gonna watch it. It's about 13 minutes, so grab you something to eat and let's go.
Attack!
Karibo! No!
That was my last monster!
What are we going to do? Karibo took that hit, but on his next attack, he'll wipe us out!
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Huh?
I said, believe in yourself and friends and things.
Tut, tut, tut. Talking to yourself is a bad sign, Yugi. Is the pressure too much for you?
I can take all you've got and more, Kiba. If I hadn't left Exodia's left leg in my other pants, this battle would be over.
Pathetic! Play your final turn, you weird little starfish-haired loser! Then it's time to die!
He's got us this time.
All I've got left is that card I found in that nightclub.
We have no choice then. I play one card face down and end my turn.
That's it? Against any other opponent, I'd simply attack, but you have a way of turning these situations to your advantage, Yugi. Luckily for me, I brought a new card along for insurance. Behold, the fourth Blue Eyes White Dragon!
It's not possible! No one has ever managed to assemble so many dragons!
Ha! How does it feel, nerd? You've been pulling this crap with me for years, but now it's my turn! Watch and tremble as my blue eyes merge once more to form the unstoppable, super, ultimate turbo blue eyes white dragon Infinity Edition!
Holy shit!
Ha! I have you! You recognize your fate when you see it towering over you. Super ultimate turbo blue eyes white dragon Infinity Edition attack! Are you shitting me? You cheating little bastard!
Cheating? Ha! Nothing could
He
be
always
further
has
from
some
the
sort of
truth.
ass pull.
Your attack simply activated my trap card. The Music Lovers! When triggered, this card takes two monsters from my graveyard, Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl, and binds them together with the strongest force in the universe. Love.
But my attack was far stronger than either of your puny conjurers could withstand.
Precisely. So powerful that it triggered the Music Lover's secondary ability, Wall of Sound. When a monster attacks with more attack points than the Music Lover's defense points, their love for music and for one another takes the form of an indestructible barrier, which protects them from all damage for one turn.
That doesn't make sense!
Sorry to disappoint you, Kiba, but this battle is far from over. The energy from your attack has also triggered the Music Lover's other special ability. Sing Off!
Another one? What crap have you come up with this time?
It's a simple competition. A game within a game, if you will. Tell me, Kiba, your dragon looks pretty strong, but can he carry a tune?
Carry a tune? Whatever! Blue Eyes Ultimate Super Whatever, just attack! Impossible!
Nothing is impossible when love is on your side.
Jesus, can you hear yourself?
I can hear perfectly. But more importantly, I can sing, and so can my dark boyfriend. I wonder, can your dragon say the same?
It's time to
Useless lizard! All those heads, you'd think at least one of them could sing.
Had enough, Kiba?
I'm just getting started. My only mistake was sending a dragon to do a man's job.
So be it.
You underestimate me at your peril, dork! I'm rich, you idiot! I've been trained in everything by the world's finest teachers. Fighting, cards, and of course, singing! Ha 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 ha!
Oh no! Kaiba's musical ability is beyond even that of Dark Boyfriend's. What are we going to do?
The only thing we can. Make up some new ability that saves the day!
Oh yeah! Great idea!
Quit your muttering, Yugi! I'm ready to sing you out!
Your voice is most impressive, Kiba. But you are forgetting one thing.
No. What is it now?
You may be a match for Dark Boyfriend, but fortunately, he brought a date to the dance. And she loves a duet!
I was so close.
You were a worthy opponent. If you believe...
Oh, shut it! I'm done with this card crap. I'm rich!
some fucked up
I'ma go to
stuff.
space, bitches!
That's
Beep
it.
bop beep bop.
It was pretty good. We got a couple more in the same video. It's like a little collection of them, so. Oh, okay, so if it's played one that we already played, I'm gonna skip over it. So we already did Poker Night, so we're gonna go over that
You
one.
boys have fun.
You got it, Mrs. P.
Let's
Try
see,
to
is
leave
that
your
the
boy with
tail end
enough
of this
money
one?
for
Okay,
rent.
yeah, we did Poker Night
How
earlier,
about it,
guys. So I'm gonna
fellas?
skip this one. And we're gonna watch Yugi plays Modern TCG. This is like him going to an actual tournament.
Welcome to the ultimate Yu-Gi-Oh! Exhibition match. The current champion of Yu-Gi-Oh! The trading card game is here. And to face him, we have the one and only, the legendary Yummy Yugi!
The king of games is here. I don't know, guys. Yugi hasn't played the game in almost 20 years. Can he keep up with the current meta?
Come on. This old man is so overrated. He wasn't even that good. Do you even know how to play modern TCG?
He's right, Yugi. Modern Duel Monsters is pretty different.
Do not worry, generic filler character. I just need the heart of the cards, and victory shall be mine.
No, seriously. Just take a look at these new rules.
I won't read that crap! This will be a battle to remember.
Take a look at this. I summon the Green Gadget in attack position. With the effect of Green Gadget, I can add one red gadget from my deck to my hand.
Not so fast, Yugi. I discard this stupid new card to negate the effect of your green gadget and destroy it.
Oh, what? Can he really do that?
Yes, Mr. Moto. That's the effect of the stupid new card.
It doesn't matter, because I use Monster Reborn to bring my Green Gadget back.
Think again, old man. I discard my other stupid new card to banish your green gadget to the graveyard.
Huh?
It also lets me draw 25 cards.
That's nonsense! Oh no! This is looking bad for the King of Duels! Can he bring it back?
I guess I'll set one card and end my turn.
You're done, Yugi. I summoned the Big Dick Chad and the Bigger Dick Giga Chad to XYZ summon the even bigger Dick Giga Chad in attack position. The Giga Chad destroys you card in the field and destroys all cards in your hand. Your deck.
The sad thing is that followed card design logic almost to a T, man.
Now the Giga Chad brings his friends to link summon the ultimate beast in the game. The Mega Ultra 5-headed Giga Chad of Galaxy Blue Eyes. And Dark Chaos, I guess. The ultimate dread! Destroy him! Chaotic, homeridical, dark energy beam!
Is it possible? Is the King of Games actually going to lose?
There must be something I can do! Is this the end for our King of Games?
Oh, got it.
Huh?
You think you're above everyone else with your overpriced cardboard and anime figures. You think just because you're so talented and have this weird sexual magnetism all over you, you're invincible.
But you forget one thing!
Oh!
Yes! I summon the ultimate rule in the book of Yu-Gi-Oh! Stupid Rules! I summon the Hygiene Policy!
What? You can't do that!
That's right, guards. My opponent smells like shit. Screw the
It's
rules.
so messed
I
up,
have
but
won.
accurate. Alright, that was pretty good. So, next up we've got, YuGayOH. Alright, this one's pretty short, but it's pretty funny too, so we'll go ahead and get right into it.
My name is Yugi Moto. I like to play Duel Monsters and make JoJo's references. This is my story.
Hey, Yugi. Wanna
snack? No thanks, but we could have a duel if you want to.
Oh, sure. Why not?
Hey guys, what's up?
We're playing Duel Monsters. The game consists of destroying your opponent's monsters and lowering their life points to 0. There's also magic, trap, synchro, pendulum, and link.
Yugi, what the hell is a pendulum?
How am I supposed to know? Hey guys, wanna
Popsicle.
Sorry, Joey, we're playing a children's card game.
Get on our level, dork.
Oh yeah? I'll show you who's the best duelist in town.
I summon the Dark Magician.
Yugi, you have to sacrifice 2 monsters in order to summon the Dark Magician.
Not in this season. You lose, Joey.
What a loser.
Meh, whatever.
Have any one of you seen the teacher? I haven't seen him in like 2 months.
Those weebs are playing children's card games again. That's the gayest thing I've ever seen. And I didn't even have to use my Blue Eyes White Dragon.
What? The Blue Eyes White... What the hell did you say?
I'm the only one worthy enough to own a Blue Eyes White Dragon. Nuh-uh. My grandpa has one. Oh, yeah? We'll see about that.
That kid has a lot of sand in his vagina.
Yeah, but his ass is perfect.
Grandpa! 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 Open the damn door!
Huh? That gay-ass kid forgot his damn key again. What's up?
Grandpa! Can we please see your chocolatey ultra mega special fantastical bootylicious wowie zowie honka honka trading card?
Oh yeah, sure, here it is. Cool, right?
Whoa!
This card's a fake!
How dare you, you spoiled brat! Oh, I mortgaged my house for this stamp.
Aha! Give me that trading card, you dirty old man.
Never! Save me, Yugi!
If you want to save your grandpa, you'll have to beat me in a duel. But you already took his card. Why would you have to kidnap him? Why would you have to... Shut up. Grandpa! Grandpa!
Yugi! They kicked my ass!
Kiba, what did you do to my grandpa? Oh, we just had ourselves a friendly little duel. And now, the last Blue Eyes White Dragon is mine.
No!
Kiba, I challenge you to a duel. The loser will have to be friends with Tristan.
Waffles are like hotcakes with muscles.
I accept your challenge. Crap, I didn't think you would take the risk.
Yugi, use my deck.
Grandpa, no. I can't.
I know you can. Just trust yourself and the heart of the cards.
No, seriously, your cards are they're just a bunch of normal monsters from like 20 generations ago.
Just trust me, goddammit!
I am ready to duel. About time. Let's begin. The rules are simple. Well, not really. Prepare to lose. We'll see about that. Yugioh!
Holy raw.
No, Kiba. You're about to get What the hell? Did you see that?
Guys, do you see anything weird about Yugi?
Nah.
Whatever. I summon the Country Raider in attack position.
Take me home.
Kiba, your Country Raider, bearer of basic education and victim of intrafamiliar violence, does not impress me. I summon the Celtic Guardian. Oh, shit, I f***ed it up. I expected as much from a rookie. Country Raider, destroy that overrated little mute gnome. No! Why the hell does this hurt? Face it, Yugi, there's nothing you can do. Just surrender once already. I won't give up. I summon the Dark Magician. Dark Magician, destroy his Country Raider once and for all! Your move, Kiba. What the? Guys, you haven't been sharing some of that dank kush with Kiba, right? This is your end, Yugi. You're nothing but a smelly loser, just like your hideous grandpa.
Hey, nobody makes fun of my disgusting grandpa.
I have mud butt.
Look at this, Yugi. I summon my 3 Blue Eyes White Dragons. And a Charizard. You're done, Yugi. Just admit it. There's nothing in that pathetic deck to defeat me.
Kaiba's right. These cards suck. Unless...
Yugi! Do not forget the heart of the cards. And to buy milk. Ooh.
Of course! Oh, the heart of the
I
cards
always
is
wondered why
forcing
Kaiba
me
didn't
to
just
draw an
keep the
Exodia
extra
from my
blue
pocket.
eyes
Ugh,
as like a
I can't
spare?
help it.
Why do you have to
Hey,
tear it up,
that's
you know?
cheating.
He's lying. How dare you doubt the heart of the cards?
I saw you take it out of your pocket.
You can't prove jack. Oh yeah? Well, Exodia, kick his ass!
Ah! This was originally audio of a Mexican guy getting attacked by a bird.
I'm happy everything's back to normal. Thanks to Yugi, we saved Grandpa.
I still have to go to the hospital, you idiots.
It's a shame Tristan died of lung cancer.
You're right, Joey. But I still have a bad feeling about this.
Relax, this cartoon was made by Hagen. It'll be centuries before we see another episode.
So messed up. That's pretty much that whole one. It's kind of crazy, like, how much effort some people put into these. And, yeah, my mic should be on. I basically turn it off during the playing of some videos when I want you guys to be able to hear them clearly, just so there's no audio feedback or any issues. And honestly, today our stream seems to be doing much better than the past few days, condition-wise. So whatever settings we took the time to fix this morning and last night seem to be working. So really glad for that. He said, gotcha, yeah. There will be a bit of a delay in the chat process, but, you know, what I'll do is we're kind of doing like every animation right now on YouTube. So if you just joined us, we're just basically doing like the 30 best. We're about an hour and a half in, so... yeah, we got a few more to go. Quite a bit, actually. So let's get into the next one. The next one we got is Funkin Duel. Now, again, if this is a redo of another one that we've already seen, I'll skip it, because you guys will be able to rewatch it in the timeline. So let's see what we got. Yeah, it's the FNF stuff. I think we did see this. Yeah, we saw this one like on the last video, so we're gonna skip this one, go to the SpongeBob one. SpongeBob versus Patrick. Absolutely ridiculous. Spongy-OH, stupid.
Kaiba, 俺がお前を倒す。
遊戯、真のデュエルキングの称号にふさわしいのはこの俺だ。デュエル、俺のターン、魔法発動、ドラゴン
So
目覚
right
めの
after this
戦
stream
慄。
too, we'll probably do some sort of late night stream for Duel Links. If you guys want to see me go to the White CS qualifiers,
この瞬間、モンスタ
try
ー
to
効
complete
果
that
発動。
tonight, or at least a good chunk of
俺
it.
の
So
プライ
we're
ド
gonna hop into
そ
some
して
Duel Links
俺の
close to I
魂
guess tonight a little bit.
イデオブルーアイスホワイトドラゴン。さあ貴様のターンだ。
俺のターンだ。カードを引くぜ。手札から魔法発動。モンスターをセット。魔法発動。
トラップカード発動。
This was kind of crazy. It's just like a sub episode.
ブルーアイズよ、敵を蹴散らせ。モンスターで攻撃だ。滅びろバーストストリーム。
ミラーフォースを発動。敵の攻撃を四方に跳ね返す。
この屈辱は忘れんぞ。 魔法発動
Patrick, that's a jar.
Yes.
You need 2 cards.
魔法発
It
動
should have
モ
gone
ンス
into
ター
like
を特
over
殊召喚
explanation on what Pot of Greed does. That was hilarious.
ブルーアイズドローそこだリバースカードだグリボー召喚モンスターをアドバンス召喚最上級魔術師から魔力を譲り受けたたった一人の弟子来いブラックマジシャンガール魔法発動モンスターを特殊召喚これが俺の切り札にして最強のしもべブラックマジシャン魔法発動いけブラックマジシャンブラックマジック力の差を分からせてやる手札から永続魔法を発動カードを伏せるぜドロー融合発動俺の未来を切り開くのはカードの力だ行くぞブルーアイズアルティメットドラゴンブルーアイズアルティメットドラゴンの攻撃アルティメットバーストトラップカード発動相手から守ることができる楽しませてくれる待っていたぜドロー永続魔法発動魔法発動死者蘇生グリボー召喚さあデッキからカードの剣を抜け神の召喚いでよオシリスの天空竜オシリスの攻撃超電導波サンダーフォーストラップカード発動攻撃を無効にしターンエンドだ俺のターンゾローだ速攻魔法発動だがオシリスの特殊能力を忘れてもらっちゃ困るぜ神を超えて信じるべきものがある俺はそれに従っただけだ我が絶対のしもべとなりて我が領域に降臨せよイデオオベリスクの巨神兵
I should have never let them use the god cards.
俺は今貴様を倒し全ての頂点に立った
Alright, that was kind of a bunch of nonsense. It was good, but it was kind of crazy, man. I'm not much of a SpongeBob person myself, but I figured that was out there for somebody, and it's pretty good. Pretty good animation. I didn't want to exclude it just because it wasn't my personal favorite or anything. But next, Yugioh hears about Duel Academy. This is gonna be ridiculous.
So, Kaibai,
hear you're starting a school for duelists. Yeah, I am. And all of the dorms are gonna be named after the Egyptian god cards. Oh, really? Well, I imagine Slifer the Sky Dragon is probably the most elite dorm of them all, right? After all, I am King of them games. Actually, Slifer is the worst dorm at the school, and only idiots go there. Well, that's weird. Is it? Yeah, because that's the only god card that's a dragon. So that means that you're insulting dragons by doing that. No, it... What have I done?
No woman should have a cap into how she should.
Goku tries to play Yu-Gi-Oh, so I had to skip forward. Just trying to play some ad or some nonsense, so. Here we go.
Okay, the controls are configured.
Pulls up Master Duel. Gets hit with hot red. No, dude.
Let me down! You can do this! Start up! Come on, gear!
Look at that dude's bored, man.
That's it. Do it! Damn it!
You had to know it was coming, dude. Bump, 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 bump. Just done. Cooked. That's pretty funny.
Alright, table 37.
You got Joey versus Weevil, but it's modern. This one is really good. This one is kind of like the Elements one and another one. I think it's made by the same guy. But it's really funny.
Well, it's been a while, Wheeler.
Weevil? So I guess you're my first opponent then, huh, Bug Brain?
Oh, come on now, Wheeler. Is that any way to treat an old friend?
Friend? After what you did back to Yugioh at Duelist Kingdom? No way, pal.
Say goodbye to dear Bellstar!
My starters! I got this! I'm sorry, Yug. I couldn't get your cards.
Oh, Joey, I'm so glad you... Wait, what? You mean you lost my Dia Bellstars?
I'm sorry, Yug. I did the best I could.
Your best? Well, we've seen how that usually turns out, huh?
I'm so cold, Yug.
Well, how about you warm yourself up with a swim? So go on, move your ass, and get back my f***ing QCRs!
Haha, good old Yug.
Well, how about we get this duel underway, Wheeler? My favorite artist just updated their fan box, and I intend to give them my undivided attention once I'm finished with you.
You don't gotta tell me twice.
Duel! A true gentleman always makes the first move, so allow me. First I play Pot of Desires. This allows me to draw 2 cards from my deck by banishing the top 10.
I summon Pot of Grief.
Next I'll summon Trap Tricks Pudica in attack mode. When this little girl is summoned to the field, I'm able to add 1 Trap Trip Garden Field spell from my deck to my hand.
Wait, that's not...
Next, I shall use my Pudica as material in order to link summon Trap Trick Sarah.
All right, time out here. I thought your whole stick was bugs. You should be running an ant farm, not a preschool. What the hell is this?
Oh, Wheeler. Naive as always. I knew there was no way you could ever appreciate the youthful vibrancy of these young garden maidens. My trap tricks represent an entire ecosystem of flora and fauna, each one with their own unique appeal. 2D is a way of life, and I intend to show you 3D PD slobs just how insignificant you really are.
Oh, this is getting ridiculous. Back in my day, monster cards were actually monsters, not this new age waifu nonsense.
It's okay, Gramps. We can play some GOAT when we get you back to the home.
I'm only 31! I play an emancipator, for God's sake!
Well, whatever. I don't care if you're using creepy crawlies or ankle biters. I'll squash them regardless, and knock your butt out of the tournament.
This gets pretty crazy, too.
Now, to continue
I
my
love how they
turn,
gave him trap
I
tricks,
activate
though,
the
as the
field
modern
spell
deck.
Trap Trick Garden. This card allows me an additional normal summon, so long as that monster is a Trap Tricks card. So come forth, Trap Tricks Mermelio! On normal summon, Mermelio's unique function allows me to add one hole trap from my deck. And as someone who knows a thing or two about holes, I'll add Bottomless Trap Hole. And now that I've triggered the effect of my Mermelio, Sarah's youthful charm will begin to blossom. With her special ability, I'm now able to set one hole trap from my deck to the field. And I choose Trap Tricks Holutea! And now, by discarding the bottomless trap hole in my hand, I can activate the Holutea the turn it's set, summoning it to the field in defense mode. This once again triggers my Sarah. Upon activating a trap card, I can special summon another one of my lovable cuties straight from my deck. Crawl from the depths, my Trap Tricks Arachnocampa! Ooh, not only is she positively adorable, but she also protects all of my set spell and trap cards from destruction. And now, I'll overlay my level 4 Mermelio with my level 4 Holutea in order to summon Trap Tricks Rafflesia! Oh, there she is! Rafflesia's special ability protects all of my other Trap Tricks monsters from your card effects. But more importantly, unlike the rest of the Trap Tricks monsters, she has such a veneer of maturity about her. Her presence, elegance, and beauty are unmatched in the world of duel monsters. I feel even I could be drawn in by her luxuriously deadly scent. A perfect face, her warm, welcome demeanor, and have you seen her feet?
Calm down, son. It's just a drawing. Still, it's happening all over again, isn't it? One long combo, and here I am staring down another field of unbeatable monsters. I gotta think of a plan fast, or I'm gonna end up as kindergarten mulch.
Well, in any case, I'll place 3 cards face down and end my turn.
All right, let's do this. Draw! Huh? What you laughing about, Dunderwood?
Well, you see, Wheeler, my turn may be over, but I have one more piece to solve the puzzle that is your destruction. The card I currently hold in my hand is seen as one of the strongest in all of Duel Monsters. A card whose very presence brings about hushed, feared whispers. A card where even ownership can be tantamount to treason in the Western world. Here and now, I'm going to show you the power of this card and put an end to you once and for all. During the draw phase, I activate from my hand, Maxx C! Witness now the terrifying might of the Earth Insect!
The computer is picking up the largest increase in card advantage I've ever seen. Seto, is this?
I didn't think we'd ever see it again, but here we are.
No. It can't be. Pharaoh, did you sense that? It appears that after 5,000 years, humanity's greatest threat has returned.
Maxx C.
Allow me to explain. For the rest of this turn, every time you special summon a monster, I get to draw a card from my deck. It's a simple effect, but the smallest of insects can hold the deadliest of venom.
Oh, this isn't good. Maxx C is one of the strongest cards in all of Duel Monsters. It is said that long ago, a plague of insects swept through the lands of ancient Egypt. Only the pharaoh, using the power of the Ashen One, was able to seal its evil away into the forbidden tomes of...
Gramps, Maxx C is still legal here. We live in Japan.
We live in Japan?!
Great! Not only do I gotta break through a defensive line of third graders, but now I gotta do it while Weevil gets to draw every time I try to make a play? What do I do?
Come on, Joey, snap out of it! You can't just give up, not after Yugi coached you!
That's right! Hey, check it out, Yug! Kiba beat me pretty bad, so I thought I'd give my deck a bit of a tone-up. What do you think?
Wow, Joey, this is f***ing trash.
Yeah, pretty sweet, ain't it? What?
No, yeah, this is literally a starter deck from 2008. What did you think you were cooking here?
But it was all I could afford after buying back your dear Bell Stars.
True, and I did win YCS Peru thanks to that. All right, it ain't much, but let's see what we can do.
You helped me build this deck, and I put everything I had into learning from my duel with Kiba. If there was ever a time to prove myself, it's right now.
What's the matter, Wheeler? Are you too frightened by the power of my Maxx C to even play? Or are you afraid of falling into one of my pitfalls? What are you going to do? Summon Axe Raider, Baby Dragon, Time Wizard? Oh, I'm so scared.
You know, you talk too much. Huh? Yeah, I get it. I hadn't grown as a duelist. I hadn't played Duel Monsters in a long time. I let myself stagnate. But if there's one thing I've learned from all this, it's that games change. It might be frustrating to get down at first, but if you're willing to approach a game on its own level, without any preconceived notions on what a game should be, you'd be surprised how much fun you can have.
Enough of your blabbing. Do I need to call a judge for slow play? Make your move!
You asked for it. First, I activate the spell card, Dark Ruler No More.
Wait, what?
This card allows me to turn off all your monster effects. So say goodbye to your protection, Weevil.
Just a minor setback.
Personally, I don't think you should be talking about minor anythings. But now, I think I'll sweep that back row of yours under the rug with my trusty Harvey's Feather Duster. No! My holes! Look, I know I just blew up your trap cards, but I'm a pretty generous guy, too. In fact, I'm so generous, I think I'll give you a monster of mine. I sacrifice your Ecclesia in order to summon Thunder King, the Lightning Strike Kaiju. What? A Kaiju?
It's beautiful and degenerate, and he is. Just keep going.
Don't leave me! You'll pay for this, Wheeler! I now draw, due to the effects of Maxx C. That's not bad.
All right, now let's keep this show rolling. I activate Instant Fusion. By paying 1,000 life points, I'm able to summon a level 5 or lower fusion monster. So come on out, Flame Swordsman!
And with that, I'll draw once again. This just keeps getting better.
And now, I normal summon the Tuna Monster, Comrade Swordsman of Landstorm.
A tuner monster?
I think it's time we put this duel into overdrive. I tune my level 5 Flame Swordsman with my level 3 Comrade Swordsman of Landstorm.
Exact!
Hito no kokoro ni chikashita moeru jonetsu. Kono kagayaku, tamashi wa gyakkyou wo kirihiraku. Synchro Shokan! YugiGayOH! Gigantic Fighter! Sa, Inzaka Hagawa! And with that, I have everything I need to win this duel.
Excuse me, this is your big play? Don't make me laugh! Your monster doesn't even have the attack points to take down the kaiju you gave me, Wheeler! Not to mention, did you forget the effect of your Dark Ruler No More? I can't take any life point damage this turn. And with the draw you just gave me from special summoning our Colossal Fighter, My victory on the next turn has been guaranteed. With my hand traps, I should be able to stop any attempts of extension. And with the Holotea and Pudica now in my grave, I'll have more than enough interaction to stop anything this nitwit can throw at me.
You know, you're right, Weevil.
Huh?
Normally I wouldn't be able to win from here. I'd just fizzle out and you'd clap back on the next turn. True, I can't reduce your life points. But I'm not looking at your life points. Colossal Fighter! Crash into Weevil's Thunder King Kaiju!
What? That's insane!
And now the Colossal Fighter's been destroyed by battle, I can choose to special summon one warrior monster from either our graveyards. So come back out, Colossal!
And when he comes back, I get to draw another card. I really do appreciate your kindness.
Well, if you think it's so nice, I might as well do it twice. Colossal Fighter, attack again! And now I revive him once more.
Well, if you insist, I drop.
Ah, I see you finally caught on. Your deck's starting to look smaller than you are.
No.
Yeah,
No, he couldn't
they should have
beat
used
me
the same
normally.
shot though
So
for both
instead,
of them
he
because it
decided
was
to
like
use the
giant
effect of my own
and
Maxx C against me. Every time the Colossal Fighter crashes into the Kaiju, he revives, and then I draw a card. Attack, revive, draw, attack, revive, draw. An infinite loop stopped only when Wheeler runs out of life points, or when I run out of cards. No, I can't let this happen. I won't lose to this gimmicky nonsense. All right, Wheeler, you've had your fun, but this is as far as you go. Your plan to deck me out is cute, but unfortunately for you, I have an ace in the hole. My Holotea, to be exact. Once while this card is in my graveyard, I can banish it to special summon a Traptrix monster from my graveyard. And I choose Traptrix Pudica, who when summoned to the field, will banish your Colossal Fighter. It's over!
That's what you think. You see, I had a feeling you'd have one last trick up your sleeve.
What? It's not possible! An amateur, a boomer like him! There's no way he'd have... a hand trap!
Got him with
That's
some
right!
DD Crow.
With my DD Crow,
Yeah,
I'll
let's
banish
go.
your Pudica, causing your Holotea to fizzle out. Sorry about your luck, Weevil!
No! No! It's over.
It's pretty good. It's basically a modern version of Yugi's Slifer versus the slime god thing. A slime character.
it's okay,
Had like all the
Weevil.
piercings in his face.
Huh? Is that...
Everything's fine now, big brother. Now we'll be together forever.
Forever and ever.
Everyone! This is all I ever wanted! Now I can... Oh, your thorax is so lovely.
I think we're gonna have to kill this guy, Joey.
Hello, and welcome to a very special bonus segment I like to call Everything F***ed Up That Happened While...
Alright, so that was pretty good. And yeah, so Gino, I was thinking that too. I was like, after Battle City, they did the whole, or in between, they did the whole VR arc as filler so that they could catch up on animation. And then right before that, right after Duelist Kingdom, they also did a VR arc, which is crazy. One was like, battling all the executives that wanted to put Kiba in a coma or whatever. and the other one was like Kiba getting stuck in his own game, like he went in willingly or some nonsense. It was pretty crazy though. They did that twice, which I thought was a little extra, but alright. So next up we're gonna watch Yugi plays Pokemon.
Kiba, I will defeat you.
You don't stand a chance against me, Yugi. Every battle has led to this moment. I will finally take you down with my rarest and most powerful cards money can buy. At scalper prices. Your defeat is inevitable, and victory will be mine.
Not so fast, Kiba! I activate my trap card, Magic Cylinder. This allows me to...
Wait, Magic Cylinder? What do you think this is? We're playing Pokemon TCG.
Oh, right, sorry. 3,000 years. Dementia must be kicking in. Seriously though, people play with these? I thought kids just bought them for the pictures.
Enough jibber jabber. I play my Blue Eyes White Lugia in the active spot.
Oh no!
And that's not all. I play Bill. Wait, what does he do again? Oh yeah. This allows me to draw 2 cards.
Oh no!
But I'm not done yet. I activate Lugia's V-Star ability to bring back not 1, but 2 Archeops from the discard pile and back onto the bench.
Oh no!
And for each Archeops on my bench, I can search my deck for 2 special energy cards, and then... Oops. And then I can attach them to my monster. Your defeat is inevitable. Blue Eyes White Lugia, attack Yugi's monster and end this duel!
Of course they had to give him Lugia. It kind of makes sense, actually.
Huh?
When Mimikyu is attacked by a V Pokemon, the damage is reduced down to 0. You forget, Kiba. You may have money and PSA 9 graded cards, but I have something more stronger than that. The power of friendship and anime plot armor.
Fine. You may have survived this round, but the next will be your last. Draw your last pathetic card before I end this duel.
My deck has no pathetic cards, Kiba, but it does contain this, the unstoppable rare candy.
Impossible. Wait, what?
I sacrifice 1 energy card to return Mimikyu back to the bench in order to summon Charmander, the fiery lizard. Next, I play the rare candy I just drew to evolve Charmander straight to its final form.
Is he?
O mighty guardian of the flames and sky, I beg of thee, heed my cry.
The ancient chant. He knows it.
Release thyself from plastic might, and bring me victory in this fight. I beseech thee, grace our humble game. But first I shall call out thy name, Winged Dragon of Zard! Behold, the original Kanto Firestarter!
So many of these animations are in this one art style too, man. It's kind of wild.
You can't just add cards to your hand from outside the game.
Screw the rules! I just did! And I'm not done yet, Kiba!
When Winged Dragon of Zard is summoned to the field, I can search my deck for 3 energy cards and attach them to...
Actually, Charizard is a fire-flying type Pokemon, not a dragon type.
I can attach them to Charizard and increase his attack power by 30 for each prize card you have taken.
No! There must be some mistake!
You're f***ed, Kiba! Winged Dragon of Zard! Destroy the fucking moon!
Yeah, just
This
randomly.
can't be Wait, what? You're gonna what? Wow.
That was
a
it.
bit too extra.
Right?
Even for me.
Yeah.
I end my turn. It's your move.
You'll pay dearly for this.
They just gave him a
I
massive
draw.
bulge for no reason.
And this isn't your lucky day, Yugi.
Huh?
I summon Vaporeon in the active spot.
Are you going to explain what it does, or?
Let's just say, if you pull out fast enough, you can make it turn white.
He just took off with that motherfucker.
Does that mean I win?
Oh no. Oh hell no. That's so messed up, dude. Oh no. Alright, using facts and logic, but Yugioh Logic. Let's see what this one's about.
It was nice while it lasted, Yugi, but with this next card, this duel is over. I activate the Flute of Summoning Dragons. With Lord of D on the field, I can special summon up to 2 dragon monsters from my hand. And I choose the Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Not so fast, Kiba. I have a card of my own. I activate Multiply. I can special summon up to as many Kuribo tokens as I please. And I choose to summon an infinite amount.
The, like,
But that's not all. For Kuribo is a noisy creature, and with an infinite amount of air, it gets infinitely louder. So much louder that it's too loud for the dragons to hear the Lord play his flute. Meaning you can't summon those dragons.
Alright, listen, Yugi, that's just bullshit, alright? That's not how the game works.
Well, you explain to me, Kiba. If they can't hear the flute, then how are you going to summon them?
That's not... There was so much wrong with what you just said.
Just play your next card, Kiba.
You know what? I will. You think that's gonna stop me, Yugi? Fine. I don't summon my Blue Eyes White Dragon from my hand. But you know what I do? I activate Monster Reborn to special summon the Blue Eyes White Dragon from my graveyard.
Foolish mistake, Kiba.
What?
It's in the name, Kiba. The dragon is not just brought back. He is reborn, completely without memory of his previous life.
What?
And as unfortunate as it is, Lord of D on the field is a very scary-looking guy.
What does that even mean?
Unlike my many Kuribos, who out of uncertainty of who to trust, he will choose me. And so the Blue Eyes White Dragon will fight on my side of the...
that's not how any of this works, Yugi. You can't just make this up as you go along. There are rules and structures for this game. This isn't make-pretend, Yugi.
Kiba, I am using very sound logic.
You know what? Fine. Let's play it your way, Yugi. I attack with Lord of D.
You must forget, Kiba. I have your Blue Eyes White Dragon.
But you see, Yugi, the Lord of D is the Lord of all dragons. So the Blue Eyes White Dragon must obey his command.
I should have seen that coming. Fortunately, I did. For I have Big Shield Gardener in defense position.
I'm sure you know of Big Shield Gardener's peanut allergy.
His what?
Well, guess what Lord of D had for lunch today?
Well, you bet, Kiba. Big Shield Gardener gets on the back of Cannibal Turtle, launching him away from your Lord of D and his peanut breath.
Yeah, well, Lord of D gets up really, really high and catches him in
not
the air.
Higher than the wall of infinite Kuribos.
Not unless he rides on the back of the Blue Eyes White Dragon, which he
But
does.
the rebirth process also gave him a new fear of physical contact.
That's why Lord of D had a heart-to-heart talk to him and help him overcome his fears.
You can't do that.
Well, I did.
Oh, you did it. It's not fair. It's not fair. It's bullshit. It's not even fair. I can't even do it. I destroy the moon.
What moon? There is no moon.
Fuck you!
That was it. Okay. Yu-Gi-Oh! Dub is wild out of context. Is next. This one's pretty funny. It's actually scenes from the 4Kids dub, just like completely out of context.
Cause I figure, if there is intelligent life out there, then let's teach them how to duel.
Hasta la vista, baby!
You just summoned your mom.
You're still ruthless. You can take the kid out of the Supreme King's clutches, but you can't take the Supreme King out of the...
Look, is Jack Atlas not the finest sushi chef in the land?
Oh, we're a pizza joint, you nut! We're a pizza joint, you nut!
Oh, what's with this hole in my shirt?
Sark.
What? That's quite the get-up! But it changes nothing! You can dress up any way you like, but you still won't win! Shining Evolution! What? They changed the car!
Slopping soup is so beneath me. You gotta, look on the bright side, sis. Think of all the slurping smiles your slopping will bring.
It's really too bad.
She'd be my type if she knew what a sandwich was.
You can't! I just did!
It's true. I went to a great deal of trouble recreating the Pharaoh's deck, strategies, even his perfectly coiffed hair. In fact, that part is what took the longest. Fire whoever designed that bottle. Kiba Corp's products shouldn't bend that easily.
Yes, understood. I bet you can't catch me, Dad.
It's Noah. Nice outfit, dork.
Joey, can you hear me? Are you alright? Check his pulse, Yugi.
And anyone who's late for registration will be disqualified. Mokuba, make sure Wheeler's late. So you've got a dweeb army. Am I supposed to be scared to attack?
Well, only if destroying an innocent soul concerns you.
Nah. As the president of a major corporation, I have to do that every day.
Look at all this stuff. Candy bars?
Dibs on the candy bars.
Potato chips?
Dibs on the chips.
Canned fruit? Soda?
Dibs on the soda.
Joey, I don't think we should cook the candy bars.
Back off, I know what I'm...
You fight me with fruit? Don't mock me!
I won't tell you his name, but it rhymes with Schmaden Schmooky. Hear me, Schmaden? It's the undefeated Cage King, Mad Dog!
He's known to be quite dangerous.
That's right, Poopyhead! My mommy says I'm really strong!
I'm not just like the rest of you. I'm stronger. I'm smarter. I'm better. I am better!
Yoma! Got you! I'm guessing you didn't see that coming, did you?
It was perfect. Perfect. Everything, down to the last minute details.
You don't survive, but I do! It's my time, kiddies.
What a disappointment these Lancers turned out to be. For realsies. Why would the professor waste our skills on such, embarrassing amateurs? It's like an insult to our excellence.
I'll handle these giraffes.
How sweet. Her boyfriend's got some spunk. Spunk, yes, but the intellect is clearly lacking. Dealing damage on the first turn? Very nice. I do like the way he's conducting himself.
Thanks! That boo-boo from my choo-choo's just the beginning.
Face it, kid. Without Astral to babysit you, you haven't got a chance.
Heartland, why don't you make like a heart and beat it?
On the right side of his abdomen.
Is he going to be all right?
It's a long shot.
And then I can summon it to a specific place on the field. Right there.
Wow! That's next to a cute Cerberus's link. That's the one place you don't summon it to. If you fill up all its links, that means his drop's gonna go. And the damage will be. And our life points are gonna go.
Or allow me to translate. It means you activated my Zhergon's end!
He calls himself a duelist, but he's just a little puppy dog cringing in fear.
What is going on with his face
I'm not scared of you.
Bad dog. Don't contradict your master.
You're not my...
Quiet. Sit. Huh? Sit at your master's feet, where you belong.
Next, I summon Grand Spider in defense mode.
Great. This is just what I needed. I mean, is it just too much to ask for you to summon a creature that only has 2 legs?
Stinks. Yuma stinks. Say what?
Relax. This litterbot is not trying to insult you. He is simply stating a fact.
Emotional damage!
Ta-da! What a dolt. Wait, if this isn't a shadow game, how did he shroud the duel arena in darkness? Would someone care to explain that? Sir, we fixed the lights in the arena.
How about you, sir? Will ya? Huh?
No.
You won't? Fine then. Hey, kid, wanna duel? How about you? Please duel me?
Huh? Sorry, ladies, can't let you through here.
Sector security, I'm coming through. Freedom of the press.
Huh?
Let's see here. Here, free coffee coupon. Enjoy.
With Jack Atlas in the driver's seat, what could possibly go wrong?
A lot. Jack, lay off the accelerator.
Accelerate more? Okay, now decelerate.
Says to the monkey, you're going to jail. Get it?
Nope.
So what do you want here, kid? Lose your puppy or something? We got a no loitering rule, paying customers only.
In that case, I'll have some milk.
Nizar will punish them for that.
Nizar, you must be in Mizari.
You're psychotic. Why, thank you. And who are you again? You know who I am. Don't play dumb. If what I've heard is true, it's a name more suited to a dog, correct? Good evening, Pogo. I'm no one's dog. The name's Yugioh.
As soon as the girl takes your friend's soul, I'm taking yours.
Get back in your cage, gorilla boy. When I'm done with Wheeler, Yugi belongs to me.
But why?
She's nuts.
I never liked her. No respect. Any more live from Mai, and she's next.
Oh, give the girl a break, will ya? She's still new at all this, mate. Plus, she's kinda cute when she gets mad, don't you think?
No.
I certainly didn't go to all the trouble of bringing you here to ask you to dance.
It looks like your strategy backfired, giving me the advantage, little Joey.
Wrong! Do you think I'd be dumb enough to let that happen?
Yes!
Well, if this is the last time we're gonna see each other, I gotta ask you something and you gotta tell the truth. No lies, no wishy-washy, just the truth. Can you promise on our friendship that you'll do that?
What is it?
You don't think a hot dog is a sandwich, do you?
No, I don't.
Oh.
It's a taco.
Taco? Come on, no way! A hot dog cannot be a taco. First off, the texture of the shell, and then there's the crunch.
Ready, geek? Time to get chazzed.
Hold that thought. Before you chazz me, watch this. I reveal 2 of my face downs.
But how?
Easy. I just call out their names dramatically and they pop up. Haven't you played this game before? Because it's a pretty common occurrence.
Try harder next time.
Is that Joey Wheeler?
No, man, it's a cousin Jesse Wheeler.
When I summon my Thunder Giant, he automatically destroys one monster with less attack points than he has.
How that be?
I read the card.
We maroon this duel here and now, and you come work for me for 1,000 doubloons. How much?
So much
That's over $1 million.
That is a lot of booty.
I beg your pardon?
What do you mean by that?
That was pretty good. That was a compilation. So guys, we're gonna take a little Fiverr, but fortunately for you, you got to get to the late nights, so I get to play my late night timers for you instead. So I'm gonna put a few of those up for a couple minutes so that we can take a 2.5 hour minute break is where we're at. So it'll be 5 minutes from now. But congratulations if you made it this far in the stream, and enjoy the timers here because they're pretty funny. I'll leave you with the meme one. get right back into some more Yu-Gi-Oh fun here for you guys. Just had to take a little bit longer than 5 minutes to get everything edited for the rest of this video. Alright, so let's get right into the next funny Yu-Gi-Oh video. And if you didn't see that I answered your comment, Gene, yeah, I did a moment ago. I haven't been typing because I was doing some other stuff, but I did answer just in case you didn't catch it right before we watched that last video. So this next one is one from my channel, actually.
Have you ever wondered why Exodia doesn't have 6 cards?
It was
and
just
why
a
the
dumb
card
joke
design
I made
goes
a
in this
while
circle
ago.
like this, when obviously, when you put him together, he actually looks like this. So why in the world did they choose to make Exodia be 1, chopped up, and 2, in a bunch of pieces without that missing middle piece? So first off, Exodia is based off of an Egyptian god pharaoh that actually has the same headdress, and the pharaoh is Osiris, a dead god that has been chopped into pieces and then brought back together. So that's exactly why Exodia has been chopped into pieces. But why is he missing the middle card? Well, there is one more link between Osiris and Exodia, and that's when he...
Part of the mythology is that Osiris didn't get his dick back. So basically he got chopped up, and then when they recovered him and put them all back together, he didn't get that part back, and that's why Exodia is missing the middle piece. So that was the dumb joke made here on my part.
He was severed. There was one part that he didn't get back.
Here we have probably some of the absolute best animation, not only in quality but in jokes and just overall good stuff here. This is from Devil Artemis, and they basically did a lot of Blender animations for things back in the day, but eventually took the Cell versus stuff and spun it off into their own thing. Great, good funny comedy. This one's about 13 minutes long, so you know, get ready. That's so fucking stupid. Me and my brother Matt make fun of that so much. It's fucking, it's Zarbon. Every time someone makes a sexual joke, you have to do that. I'm like, what are you doing?
That idiot. You should have never challenged me to this card game. The abused and abandoned child inside of me used to play this all the time.
Son of a bitch! I'll admit it, he has me on the ropes. One attack from that monster and my life points are done. I have to do it. I have to beat him here and now. But how? There's nothing strong enough in my deck to face off against the sheer dankness of that fucking monster. Unless I have to trust in the heart of the cards.
Draw your last pathetic card so I can end this duel, Cell.
Kermit's deck has no pathetic cards, Gohan, but it does contain the unstoppable Kagi!
Ah, no way! No one's ever been able to summon him before!
Now my monster, Kagi! Obliterate! You were a fool to challenge me, Kermit. Can't you see that I've had you on the ropes this whole time? You've been on the defense
Yeah, so this
from
will
the
be a
very
compilation
beginning.
of a bunch of them, by the way.
Here is you, Sal. I've been waiting the whole duel for the card that can take you down.
Nani?
You fell right into my little game, because I just drew the card that I need to stop you. I sacrifice all 3 of my monsters, Dildo Rocket Man, Frieza's Mixtape, and Miss Piggy's Nudes, to summon the unstoppable Ugandan god, Super Ugandan Knockoff!
Oh, mother! Ebola! Son of a bitch!
Now, my monster, attack his light points directly!
And Mirror Force.
Wait, what?
It's over, Cell. I have you bested. In this next turn, all I have to do is attack, and you lose. Son of a bitch is right. Obelisk the Tormentor has 4,000 attack points and a furious fucking drip. My monster King Furry only has 2,000.
I'm a furry.
If he attacks, I am done for. Unless I pull some bullshit It's over, Cell, because next turn Obelisk is going to finish this duel. Not so fast, ya mama! Nani, you're always talking about the heart of the cards, yada yada yada. Well, I trusted in the heart of Devil Artemis's wallet! And I just drew the card that I needed. I play some bullshit! Oh no! Our monsters are swapped for the remaining turn for no fucking reason! Oh, that's some bullshit! Obelisk! Beat the shit out of Charlotte!
Well, wouldn't be the weirdest thing a Fap do.
And beat the shit out of Shallot.
So this is the Cell Games.
This is indeed the Cell Games. Who are you, King of the Edgelords?
I am Seto Kaiba. Do you know what time it is?
Nope. Hey, Kermit, you know what time it is?
Nope. Hey, Charlotte, you know what time it is?
Nope. Hey, Yugi, you know what time it is?
Am I a joke to you?
It's time to duel.
Very well, I am familiar in your virgin ways. I shall end this duel on the first turn. I summon the ultimate card in Duel Monsters. Behold, the legendary Ricardo Milos!
Impossible! It can't be!
Ricardo, twerk on his life points directly!
No! As you can see, Cell, this time we've upgraded to a grander stage.
What do you want, Kababa?
My name is Seto Kaiba, and I want a rematch. Dancing Ricardo was a cheap trick in our last duel. This time, I want you to take this children's card game seriously.
I am not taking this children's card game serious.
Do it, pussy!
Just draw your damn card!
I draw! I summon the Deadly Snowman!
The Deadly Snowman? He looks adorable! Oh shit, he's packing heat! Alright, fine. My turn. I summon Ronald McDonald!
Para-pa-pa-pa, diabetes.
Ronald, attack his Deadly Snowman!
You might have destroyed my Deadly Snowman, but once destroyed, he allows me to special summon 3 Snowboy monster cards from my deck. And now that it's my turn, I tribute all 3 of my Snowboys to bring forth Obelisk the Tormentor!
Holy Mother of God!
Obelisk, destroy his Ronald McDonald!
Such a good
crown is Toad Cell. Next time I attack, I'll win.
Then I guess I have no choice, Kababa. I play the spell card, Dark Magic Curtain! I pay half of my remaining life points to special summon my best monster, the Dark Magician! Evola!
What? Wait a minute. That's not the Dark Magician!
It is true, my brothers. I am now the Dark Magician!
That is not the Dark Magician!
I am the Dark Magician, my brothers!
God damn it, no, this is not happening! I told you to take this seriously!
Oh, this is happening, Kaiba! Dark Magician! Use Dark Ebola attack! Ebola!
Prepare to duel, Cell Boy, for I, Kermit the Frog, have dragged you into the Shadow Realm.
Kermit, I'm not dueling you.
Do you not see the eye? You have no choice but to duel me.
You look stupid with that. What is that?
Behold, Cell, the Millennium Eye, an ancient Egyptian artifact that grants bullshit powers, like reading your mind.
So what you're saying is, you're cheating.
Is it cheating if it's part of my abilities, Cell?
You know what? Fine. I draw.
What? You can't draw on the first turn.
I play Obelisk the Tormentor.
Hey, you can't do that. You need 3 tributes.
Behold! The creature with the most furious drip in Duel Monsters! Obelisk, attack Kermit directly!
Wait, you can't attack on your
You're going to have to do better than that, Pharaoh. My meme deck is unstoppable. You stand no chance against Mike Wazowski. First, I activate the spell card, Death Ritual. I pay 2,000 life points and send the God of Destruction and Dark Magician to the graveyard, allowing me to summon a fusion monster. Oh no! Behold! Dark Magician with a Get!
Holy shit, he's packing heat!
Now, Dark Magician with a Get! Dark Magic Get attack! I'm not done yet.
Back!
I activate the spell card Extendomax. This allows my Dark Magician to reload his strap and attack a second time!
Not so fast, Pharaoh. This time I activate Mirror Force! This destroys your magician upon attacking Big Chungus!
Not bad. However, you forgot about my face down. Magician's Circle!
Nani?
Whenever a spellcaster attacks, it allows us to each special summon a spellcaster from our decks with 2,000 attack or less. I special summon Dark Magician Girl!
She won't protect your life points for long, Pharaoh.
I end my turn.
I draw. I just thought of a great plan to defeat you. I place 2 cards face down, and I end my turn.
Not choosing to attack, that may be your downfall. I draw a card. Then I reveal my face down, Call of the Haunted, allowing me to resurrect one of my monsters from my graveyard. Come forth, Dark Magician with a Get!
That's bullshit!
And now, I activate the spell card Monster Reborn! This time I can resurrect a monster from either graveyard.
Oh, you wouldn't dare.
Come forth, Wazowski!
Oh, you petty bitch!
And now, I tribute my Dark Magician with a Get! Wazowski! And Dark Magician Girl to summon the legendary Egyptian god. Behold, Slifer, the executive producer!
That's an impressive card, Pharaoh. But with only 2 cards in your hand, that makes Slifer's attack only 2,000. And that means he's weaker than my Big Chungus, whose attack is 2,500!
I activate the spell card Leeching the Light! This card allows me to copy the attack of one monster you control, and then add it to a monster of my own, boosting my Slifer to 3,500 attack points!
What? That's not fair!
You are a formidable opponent, but you are far from the perfect duelist.
How do you always asshole?
Slifer, attack Cell and end this duel.
Wait!
You f***ed up now, Yugi. Challenging me to a children's card game was your biggest mistake.
I challenged you? You held my elderly grandpa against his will.
Nonsense. You have no proof of that.
He kicked me in the balls, Yugi!
Shut up, old man. I summoned the Blue Balls White Dragon. This sexually deprived beast has 3,000 attack points.
Not so fast, Kiba. You just activated my trap card, Dragon Porn. Your dragon's about to bust a serious nut, and he loses 500 attack points, allowing me to summon the Dank Magician!
Silly fool, your Dank Magician might be matched with my Blue Balls, but what about 2 of my Blue Balls? Behold, a second Blue Balls White Dragon!
Oh,
And now, Blue Balls, attack his Dank Magician!
Not so fast, Kiba!
What is it now?
I activate Swords of Dank Memes! Your blue balls are too busy loving those dank memes to attack my magician for 3 turns.
Alright, fine. I'll just summon another Blue Balls!
Another Blue Balls? Impossible!
Hey, are you even in the right anime? Draw your last pathetic card, Yamama, so I can end this duel.
My bitch-ass grandpa's dick has no pathetic cards, Kababa. Hey! But it does contain Exodia, the dead-ass one!
Ugh, impossible! No one's ever been able to summon him!
That's right, fam. I've assembled all 6 pieces of the ghetto. All 6 pieces to take you down.
Wait, 6 pieces? I thought there were only 5.
You forgot its big ass.
Oh no!
Exodia! Run his fade!
No!
Thank you guys for watching this animation.
That's so crazy. Yeah. He said run his fade. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we're gonna play another one. This next one's I think it's a short video. It's gonna be a pretty brief
If
one.
you lose this duel, I'll send you to the Shadow Realm.
Okay, then I'm not playing.
What?
Yeah, you're telling me if I lose this children's game, you're gonna, like, send me to hell? I just bought this game from Target. I got the starter deck.
But where's the suspense and the intrigue?
I don't know, man. From just having a laugh, maybe trying to win the game and have some fun, now you're trying to kill me?
Just say.
Dude, my deck has Beaver Warrior.
If you just
Beaver Warrior.
He just cooked. That was it.
Mr. Kiba has arrived.
This one is a similar one to the Kiba being a goof for 5 minutes. I'm gonna skip over this one. It's pretty much the same video, more or less. So I'm gonna skip over it.
Alright, Yugs, time to show me what you can do with that deck.
Well, I did get some new cards recently and it's looking thicker.
Then pull out that fat deck, Yugi.
Here goes. Gets hot in all this leather, you know. You did spend time learning the rules, right? Like, I don't even care about this stupid game. This is your thing. Pharaoh, can I get some help here?
It's time to
That was it. That was the whole shebang. Okay, so pretty much no, sorry, Holy Knight, you gotta pause. So that was pretty much the whole list, and I think out of all of them so far, if we had to rank these videos, right, I'm gonna pull up the actual tier list and we can kind of get into which ones were the best and worst and all that, but really I'm thinking that the Devil Artemis stuff was probably the best, or my favorite at least, and a lot of the animations at the beginning come in close second. They were a lot of the same, of like the Cartoon Network style animation, but for the most part they were all really fucking funny and really well done. So what I've done here is, in that video I created a playlist for you guys to be able to follow if you want to be able to rewatch any of those or anything like that. Then also we've got over here on our playlist tab on the channel, if you scroll down you should be able to find the funny Yu-Gi-Oh videos playlist here, and that has all of them, so you can click and view the full playlist. So yeah, I think out of most of these ones so far, dude, Faber Soul did pretty good. It's really hard to say which ones were my least. I wasn't really into the SpongeBob one. The Funkin Duel one was really good, but I wasn't much of an FNF person. But I digress. They're still pretty funny. Yeah, let me know what your favorites were in the comments below. I am super curious. I'm gonna take a bit of a break. I'll put a timer on, take a break, and then we'll probably end the stream. But I would encourage you guys to come back tonight for our late night stream of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I will be climbing the ranks later tonight. But yeah, man, thanks so much for joining me for this particular stream. And don't be afraid to go back and rewatch this if it's still up, because YouTube may just decide to take this video down. There were a lot of creators' videos in this, and you know, even if you try to credit them, they still may not be happy about me using them just per se for this tier list video. But we are trying to respect those creators to make sure that they get credit for them by posting this particular playlist so that they can still get their views and stuff out of it. But after all that, guys, thanks so much for joining me tonight, and I will see you here in just a few hours, probably about 3 hours, for our late night evening stream.